p.m. across the Niner Empire. And that means if you're a Rams or a Raider fan or one of them other people that we look down upon, hi, I'm Ronbo. Fam, you ready to talk some football? Are you ready to talk some football? Are you ready to talk some football? Hey, let me just say this, though. If this is the first time you're checking out this channel by if somebody told you, first of all, I want to thank that person that told you. And welcome on in, fam. We've been waiting on you, okay? And if you didn't know, you need to go to the Ronbo Sports app because this is a participation program. You can call in here and talk football for a few minutes as we like to listen to what everybody has to say about these 49ers. You'll need the Ronbo Sports app. As I mentioned, it's absolutely free. Just go download that puppy and you'll get the instructions in there to both zoom in if you like, so everybody can see you, or you can call in if you're shy. Or maybe the police are looking for you. I don't know. But anyway, you got that option. You can come on in. We welcome you. All right. Listen, there's another thing going on in our system right now. It's a little crazy. But if you're trying to call in, you see, PIN number's not right. Or whatever, not right. Hang it up. Do the... Come back in and try again. You may have to try more than once. Well, I'm working on it, fam. I'm working on it. It'll get right. But in the meantime, I'm letting you know, you're not wrong. Keep trying. All right? It's called, system failure. All right, listen, let me also mention this right now. The views and opinions of the guests on Ronbo Sports do not necessarily reflect those of Ronbo Sports. All right? This channel seeks to provide a platform and venue for all members of the Niner Empire while promoting free and unabridged dialogue for all those that have something they want to address and reach out towards a 49er fan base. Rudy, straight off of my phone. Hey, by the way, chat room etiquette, we got it. Racism will not be tolerated. I hate that with a passion you would not believe. You can go in and talk trash, you can get stupid, but if I see one racist remark, I will bounce your ass. I'm making it clear to you now. Anybody that sees anybody being racist, please give me hashtag R and that name. I want to check them out. Oh, this is the 21st century. Stop it. All right? Hey. Now let's get to the fun stuff. What did Rich say when asked about G and the 49ers signing? I don't even know why people keep asking. Michael Robinson, for some reason, asked him again. And I said, I know what are you going to say, Michael. What are you asking him that for? Rich, I wouldn't have signed with the team if I didn't believe in him. Talking about Jimmy G, of course. I watched his film. I watched how he moved down the stretch. I watched how poised he was. I had conversations with his teammates. I had conversations with the head coach about how they coach him, about how he approaches the game, and just seeing his demeanor and seeing how he interacts with his teammates. I think he made a fantastic decision. He says, I think I made a fantastic decision to join the 49ers. I'm excited to see him go out there. You know something, fam? There's a feeling when you watch Jimmy G those last five, especially after the first two games. Shoot, what am I saying? I think it was after the first game when he went to Chicago. I couldn't wait for the defense to get the other clowns off the field and bring him back out there. This dude was all Hollywood. It wasn't real watching Jimmy G work. There's going to be a movie about him in the years to come, fam, and we could say, I don't know, maybe 10 years, 15 years, but we can say, we were there to watch that movie in real time. You know what I'm saying? This dude is bad, man. I'm telling you. Don't let anybody tell you different. Even the fantasy football dudes are jumping on his train already. They're on high alert. I mean, Jimmy Garoppolo, Jimmy Garoppolo now a quarterback, man, and offensive mastermind Kyle Shanahan's offense. 49ers are poised and not only have an offense that should decimate. These are words like decimate the rest of the league, but arguably, more importantly, score more fantasy points for the millions of fantasy football players around the world. Goes on to say, if you look at Garoppolo's 2017 stats from the 5 games he started over a full 16-game regular season, they would translate to it's stupid, okay? 384 completions for damn near 5,000 yards, 4,992 yards, 22 touchdowns, and 16 INTs. These numbers would immediately put him alongside the top scorers from last year. A full season. A full offseason in San Francisco. 49ers head coach Kyle Shanahan's offense should increase the number of the touchdowns, over 22, and reduce the number of INTs. An upgraded offensive line anchored by left tackle Joe Staley and a healthy set of upgraded weapons will add to the heat. While the defense does appear to be rolling in the right direction, it may not be able to completely shut down opposing offenses just yet. But you know what? That could be wrong because the fact of the matter is, we really don't know what that defense is going to look like for being in the same scheme for the second year in a row. And they ain't going to be on the field often enough to be getting tired. It is believed that aspect leaves the door wide open for several high-scoring games this season. The 49ers will have to deal with the Vikings, the Lions, Chiefs, Chargers, Packers, and your Rams, of course, which are all potentially high-octane offenses. Our guys will need to score points to keep up in the head of these clowns, and you know this. Let me share with you, before I go to the phone, one of my favorite bold predictions from Niner Noise. This will be a fun year to be a 49er fan. Starting as 5-point underdogs already, according to Sportsbook Review, against the incumbent NFC North champions is a perfect way to kick off the party. Jimmy G will use that game against the Vikings as a springboard to big things in 2018. Have you thought about it? We walk off the field in Minnesota a winner. 49ers won't even be jumping down and screaming and going nuts. Watch it. They'll act like they... What y'all think, man? Been there, done that. Ha! Woo! 2018 prediction. Let me share this with you. I love it, man. For the G-Child, 400 completions. 55,100 yards. 35 TDs. Only 10 INTs. Mark it. 1 Super Bowl win. Shh. What? I'm telling you, man. Tom Brady spent the last 4 years laying out the fantasy football domination blueprint for Jimmy G. We watched it happen. We never knew. He ate it all up, including the sideline jargon and all. You seen it? You seen that ridiculous tape? They showed Tom doing his thing. They went to Jimmy verbatim, word for word. He is Tom Brady, just a smaller, better-looking version. You know what I'm saying? People were saying, too bad we couldn't get Tom Brady. You got him. And he's a little more athletic. Oh, my God, this kid's a winner. Don't listen to the BS, fam. I'm telling you right now. Man, we haven't seen him do nothing yet, man. He played a few games. Just ignore that individual, you know. Everything Jimmy G learned from the second greatest of all time, will be on full display for a full season this year. Fam, just get ready. The shit is about to get real. Niners! It makes me crazy. I got to get the stress out, man. Woo! God. Hey, let's talk some football, fam. How good is this 49er offense? You didn't talk about defense if you want to, but point out to me how good this offense is and where do you see any weaknesses, if any? And who's going to pick up the slack? If people go down, how good is the depth? Talk to me. Man, oh yeah. Let's go to repent to Jesus. Repent! What's up?
What's up, Ronbo? How you doing, man?
Oh, man, I'm getting crazy here, man, because OTAs, I knew it was going to happen, man. The closer we get to the season, man, I'm going to lose my mind. I'm going to try to stay, sane to some degree, but, Repent, what are you thinking, man? What about this offense, man?
I mentioned this before. We're going to have, for the first time in a long time, a legit pocket passer. And one of the things I love with Garoppolo's game is he's very mobile too, so he's in my opinion he's going to be better than Tom Brady. All right. Yeah. Now I know he's going to have to prove that, but the fact that he is mobile, I think is really going to be something that Kyle Shanahan takes advantage of. So But I mean, I'm gonna make some bold predictions myself.
I love
I'm
it.
thinking I'm thinking the 49ers are gonna have a top four offense and a top three running game. And the reason why I mentioned top four for the Niners is because I don't think Kyle Shanahan wants to be, scoring 40, 50 points a game. I think it's more like 31, 35 with a
Mm-hmm.
really good run game. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, um, I suspect something around the fourth quarter, 49ers being up, 2 or 3 touchdowns. And the fourth quarter, you guys, it's going to be a lot of run game. That's where you're going to see the McKinnon and hopefully Joe Williams, stepping up and putting those 17 play drives together. But we still don't give Garoppolo enough credit for coming on to a 1-9 team, or excuse me, 2-10. Was it 2-10 or 1-10?
What do you mean? For
Oh,
what last year's record before we start winning?
right. It was 1-10 because they finished 6-10. Yeah, you don't just step onto a team 1-10, barely know the playbook, and his first drive against the Seahawks, he threw a touchdown to a Murphy receiver we don't even know about. So
Jimmy don't know him
I
either.
mean,
They
you
know each other a
know,
little bit.
and everybody saw it. I know you mentioned this, Ronbo. The way he was moving in that pocket, all of a sudden that offensive line looked good. You know, he was just he took a little step and bought time and delivered balls like it was easy. So I'm still in love with this guy and for so many different reasons, but the initial impression on him when he stepped onto the field, I mean, my jaw was dropped. I mean, like my wife was telling me something important. I was like, I'm like, I'm like
What did you say?
looking at Garoppolo,
You know?
Garoppolo on
Yeah.
the screen, you
Yeah.
know, and I said, honey, just give me a moment. There's
Yeah, no.
something going on right now.
I'm not ignoring you on
Something.
purpose. But to hold that thought, that's what it's all you tell her, right? And she, okay, you just ignore me. No, I'm just saying. Watch this dude.
But for Richard Sherman, to admit that Garoppolo was the reason,
That's
one
huge.
of the reasons he came to the Niners is huge because, he, you got to think he's not just seeing Garoppolo. He sees a championship, he sees a winning football team and he sees something being built together, So, uh, I'm really excited that Richard Sherman is coming along. They're saying that he's ahead of schedule. So, everything's looking good, Rombo.
Tell you, man, it's only gonna get better too. It's only gonna get better because as they get together and mesh, develop chemistry out on that field, it's an unstoppable unit. I think people could talk
Yeah.
about what they need and everything, all the holes, disrespect the players. They got all they want to. I ain't listening. I see talent.
And Rumbo, let's not worry about, okay, people are gonna say 11-5, 12-4, whatever it is the record's gonna be. The bottom line is this, man. Garoppolo, he's got the tools to go to the NFC Championship and the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He alone is, I think, gonna surprise us. I mean, I think we haven't even seen the best of Garoppolo yet. I want to see when he loses a game. You know what I'm saying?
How he
Man,
comes back.
it's
Yep.
going to be something else that comes on, and he's going to get more and more comfortable in that system, in that locker room. And I'm telling you, man, I will say, man, I get a little nervous that they got him with like different girls at the club and stuff.
Oh
I'm
no,
like,
they got to stop that. Oh yeah, you're right.
I'm just like, come on, Garoppolo. You know what I'm saying? You don't need
Here
that kind
comes
of
a
attention. You know what I'm
scandal. I
saying?
know, man. Oh,
So, but I'm excited, Rombo. I'm thinking big things, man. And I'll just put it out there, man. I think this guy has the potential to be better than Steve Young, to be
ooh,
as good or better than Tom Brady.
Yeah.
and he's gonna be special, man. Just Niner Empire, we got a special quarterback for the next 12, 15 years, man. He's legit. He's ready to go too. That's awesome too.
All right. And repent. Ray Avizu has a comment he wants to make here. No blue shirts on the program.
Oh yeah,
Ray,
hey,
that's,
I was, I'm.
and there's no gold horns on it, so you're okay.
No, yeah, I know, man. Hey, just remember, the Rams. Hey, Ronbo,
Yeah.
I heard this, and something about the Rams. I heard this from another Niner fan, and he made a very good point. He said the Rams were yellow and blue, but they decided to go to gold when they won a Super Bowl because they compared themselves to the Niners right there and there.
Yeah,
all right?
Yeah. The greatest show on turf for 1 year, exactly. that gives you a right to call yourselves Niner-like.
So yeah, my bad, man. You know what I'm saying? I gotta switch it up next time.
But I got a good comment from Angel Cortez for you though. He says, "Repent, the Matthew McConaughey of Ronbo Sports." There you go. See, give you blue shirt problems and then tell you how cool you are.
Hey man, I'll do those commercials, you know what I'm saying, with the Lincoln and talking about all right. So.
I'm gonna go ahead. Hey, repent. Let me see you tomorrow, man. We'll be back for Monday night. Tomorrow's OTAs, man. Reporters gonna be out there to make reports. It's gonna be awesome. All right.
Oh man. All right, man. Shout out to the Niner Empire and his squad, man.
Yeah.
Have a good night, man. Good stuff, man.
All right. Repent. Have a great night, fam. Say hello to the family for me, too.
I sure will, man. You have a good night.
You too. And out there is Kenny up in Washington State. Kenny is in Washington, right? Yeah, I believe so. He says 49ers are going 13-3, going to knock the Rams out of the playoffs, and the rest is up to the football gods. Shout out to Ronbo Sports and the Hit Squad. You know what? I got to stop hollering every time I get, because you know what? I'm gonna get like 3 hollers, but you gotta give hollers every time donations come in though. Niners! Thanks, Kenny. Hey, 7-6, we go to Barstow, California. Barstow, come on. Boo, 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 hello. Area code 760. Out down south in Barstow. Barstow! Hello, Barstow. All right, we'll come back to Barstow. Jesus is my king. He's always got some good ones. Boogie Nights. Jesus is my king. Now here's some noise. Who's that? Hello. Who is
Punk?
Oh, it's I forgot. Look at my eyes and you will see the personality. Tyler! No, Patrick. I'm supposed to read Patrick Coughlin. Damn, Barstow's out of nowhere. I've been through Barstow, though. I know one thing. I went through there during the summer months. I remember it was hot. The air conditioning wouldn't even work when we was driving through Barstow. Woo-wee. But I kind of like the rustic, the desert kind of thing. It's kind of cool. Hey, Tyler.
Man, did you hear my theme song?
Yeah, I can hear you now, man. Let's come on in here, man.
Did you hear my theme song?
I did. Of course I did, man. I was singing along. I always do.
Oh, I heard you reading comments. I wasn't sure.
I don't know the whole. I don't want to go through the whole 2 verses. I want everybody to hear. What's that lead singer's name? Anyway, hey Tyler, it's Sunday time to worship Jimmy, Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you know what's so funny? Can you imagine us finally making that a serious matter? It's Sunday. It's time to go to church and worship Jimmy Jesus. Hey, but what's up, Tyler? What are you thinking about our quarterback and Richard Sherman? The only reason I'm over here is because I can't do nothing with that dude, man. So I decided to join y'all. You know.
Yeah, Jimmy G is 26. He's a little bit less than 2 years younger than Taylor Swift. So technically, if he wanted to, he could hit her up and be like, "Yo, want to go out sometime?"
Can you imagine? Taylor Swift writes a record for every guy she has, right? So what would she write about Jimmy G after that relationship ended? Touchdown, touchdown, you said to me, we will run several plays. You know, I can just see her now. And then she finally got
never end.
Yeah, you know, she's a very sick
That's
woman.
forever, man.
Yeah.
Imagine what those kids would look like. Those kids would be so good looking, man.
Can they play football, though? They can either play football or they can perform. One or the other, right? Singing.
The girl can sing and the guy can play football.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, God. But hey, otherwise, Tyler, people are saying that the 49ers, Jimmy G is going to be the fantasy child this year like no other. They say the 49ers are going to surprise people by the fact of the matter is that scoring is going to be crazy. Can the defense keep up? That's the only question about beating people.
They don't have to. We're not. Think about it. How many times did we punt when Jimmy was in?
Yeah.
Hardly ever, right?
I know, right?
So, I mean, at least we're getting a field goal every time. So,
There's no such thing as just coming
not really gonna matter.
Wow, hey Tyler, you bring up an awesome point. The 49ers rarely left the field with zero when Jimmy was out there. You know, they may get turned away 2 or 3 times a game at the most, but Bradley Pinion, for the most part, has to take some kind of drug to stay awake. So you're right. They never leave the school without something.
They said that he pulled his hamstring going out there to punt that one time.
Because it was cold. Isn't that amazing? God, man.
Yeah. We only punted like 3 times in 5 games.
You know what that means? That means Robbie Gould was kicking more than Bradley Pinion.
Gould had went like 39 out of... You know what's kind of funny?
What?
Gould went 39 out of 41 on the year. Huh. That's the same score that we lost to the Rams by when he missed that extra point.
Yeah, but they didn't give him a chance to redeem himself because of the PI that they called out of nowhere on Trent Taylor. Or else he'd have got he got a chance to redeem himself on that shot.
Yeah.
Dang it. God.
But he wouldn't have had to. He wouldn't have had to if he'd have made the extra point.
I know, right?
Imagine if that game would have went to overtime. That would have been crazy.
Oh, man, I wish we could go back to that game again and get another ref. Just switch the refs. Hey, Corey Glover. That's him. Vocalist for Living Color. What would they call him? He had a nickname. Anyway, thanks.
Yeah, so this Rams fan commented on I made like 2 different posts. That one of Carlos dropping that touchdown, another one of Jimmy against the Rams in the last game escaping like some crazy way and throwing on the sideline. And it was incomplete because he got dropped there, got hit out of bounds or whatever. But it was a really good escape. It was unbelievable. The Rams fan commented, well, the Rams were playing their backups to their backups because they were going to the playoffs. And I was like, no, they played their backups. And they played their backups because they didn't want to get exposed before going into the playoffs.
And, you know, and here's the thing, Tyler. Remember to tell next time a Ram fan says that, hey, the Rams backups were pretty much playing the 49ers backups to the backups. We had 19 people sitting on the IR. Don't bring me that excuse, man. I'm so tired of hearing about the Rams.
All 5 of those teams beat the Jaguars like that.
Sit. We beat the Jaguars with our backups as well. We beat everybody with our backups. It was just Jimmy G and the backups and the rookies. People look...
Yeah, exactly.
God.
And like you go watch there's a video on YouTube of every game that Jimmy played. It said every throw that Garoppolo made in this game. And I watched the one with the Jaguars. And like it's like the beginning of the game or whatever. It's like boom, completion, boom, completion, boom, completion. He's like it's you can see the aggression in his face when he's throwing the ball. He's like, I'm going to expose this team today.
He becomes determined out there. That's what I like about him. And he does not accept mistakes. You see him walking off the field slowly one time, especially after that pick. He kept staring down the field. He couldn't believe it. This is why I want us to go about 7 or 8 games. I want him to actually losing one game might not be such a bad thing. You know what a beast I think he would turn into after losing the game, because he won't be able to. He says, God, I should have won that game. And he comes back and does a job.
I think in the first 5 weeks, the one team we'll lose to will be the Chargers.
Yeah, I know you.
The Chargers, they're going to be scary good next year. I really believe that.
I do too. I agree, man. I pointed them out on the schedule already. I says, guys, I got to tell you, man, the Chargers worry me. They are good.
I really do think we'll beat. I believe we'll beat Minnesota. I believe we'll beat Minnesota. Definitely beat Detroit. Kansas City, I'd hope so. And then
let me ask you about Kansas City, though, real quick. What worries you about Kansas City? I want to know why people think Kansas City. I don't know why Kansas City is considered good, but I want to hear, do you think Kansas City's good?
I don't think they're very good, but, you never know with Mahomes, because you think Andy Reid is stupid. I don't think so. So, maybe he sees something in Mahomes, obviously, because he wouldn't have picked him and traded him Alex Smith if he didn't see anything in him. But from what I saw on that, when he got to play against the Broncos backups, he's either out there making a great throw or he's out there playing. He's very inconsistent when he's in rhythm. But the thing is, Andy Reid isn't stupid. This guy is going to have a full offseason, but also the Chiefs got rid of all their key defensive pieces. So, they got Sammy Watkins and Tyreek Hill, but
they're hoping that Mahomes can use that shotgun arm to go deep. If he tries that against the 49ers, Richard Sherman's going to get fat as a Cheshire cat. That is not with him. Okay, Ty, we got to continue this tomorrow. We're out of time.
Yeah, Buffalo's lucky we're not playing them either, because that would happen to Josh Allen too.
I'm telling you, man, I'm looking forward to that. Man, you guys, if Mahomes can score on the 49ers with that arm, I want to see that. All right, Tyler, we got to go.
He might be able to score, but he's not doing nothing crazy.
He ain't gonna run
putting up 40 points or nothing.
No,
he ain't doing nothing like that.
Yeah. All right, Tyler, I'll look for you tomorrow. Okay.
Yep.
All right, bro. Have a good night. And
see you, man.
Yeah. There we go. Hey, what's good? SoCal, name the hot places, man. Bakersfield. Come on in here. Area code 661. Bakersfield.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah. What is your name?
My name's Beto.
Bethel. Hey, Bethel. Well, Bethel, come on in, man. What do you got in mind here? What are you thinking about your offense that could be
I'm proud of my offense, and I'm actually, happy that, we're actually, gonna do good this year, because I don't know what a lot of people are saying, that we're not gonna, do good, we're not gonna do great. I'm all like, didn't people see what we did to a lot of good teams? Because I actually went to the Jaguar game.
Ooh,
and it was a great time. I was having a great time. I was having fun. I personally thought we're going to lose.
Same here.
But when I seen what we did, I was screaming to my lungs, saying, "Oh, I'm fucking proud of that game." It was like, because that was my first time ever going to a 49er game.
Ooh, perfect game to go to.
Yeah. And Bethel, I was happy just to see that they won that game.
And like you say, Bethel, you didn't think they were going to win, huh?
No, I thought we were going to lose hopefully by a little bit. But when I seen what we did, I was all like, okay, you know what? It's over. Look, they got lucky we're not going to the playoffs, but we would have went straight to the Super Bowl.
Talk trash. I mean, Bethel, that Jaguar defense, did it look to you? Everybody keeps saying, the Jaguars knew they was in the playoffs. They weren't trying. Did the Jaguars, and you were there up close personal, did the Jaguars look like they weren't trying?
They were trying their ass off to try to beat us. Until the last play, they tried to make a touchdown. To me, that looked like a team that wanted to beat us really bad because they didn't want to look bad when they lost to us.
Yep. Yeah.
So I don't know what a lot of people are always talking shit about us, but they're just hating on us because they know we're probably gonna go to the Super Bowl, like we did when we got
Quarterback?
number 21 from Atlanta Falcons,
Wow. Yeah.
and we end up going to win the Super Bowl. And the thing about it, that he went to us for the same reason that we got right now, Richard Sherman. So it'll probably be a repeat of that year.
Can you imagine? Deion Sanders comes to San Francisco, we kick butt. Richard Sherman comes to San Francisco, and we kick butt. There's a cycle going on there. We went 6-10 last year after going 2-14 the year before. Bethel, do you see the 49er gods just moving the chess pieces?
I see that.
God, feeling it, man.
I love your show. I love what you do. And actually, this is my first year ever looking at your channel.
Oh.
And I always watch it. I always give a thumbs up because this is probably the best one out of all the ones that I have, I've seen on YouTube. You probably have the best one on here.
Well, thanks, Bethel. Thanks a lot. Appreciate that. And I tell you what, don't be no stranger, man. You gotta get in here as often as you can. I like listening to you talk, especially you going to games. Is like that description was fun.
I'm hoping I could go to the Raiders game because I want to see all those Raiders fans
the black hole
cry out the building and saying, "What happened? How do you lose?" But I know I'm going to go to a preseason game. Since I went to the Jaguar game, I'm going to another game.
There you go. Raiders is a good one. Yeah.
Because the thing is that, when I seen all my 49er fans and how, they represent their team, I actually like the way with all kinds of cultures, going and seeing the 49ers play.
Yeah.
It was like, it's a beautiful sight to actually see.
Yeah, and it's gonna be an often seen next year. And tell you what, you know what I'm hoping, if you go to that Raider game, everybody should pass the word. All the 49ers fans, just stay in your seats at the end of the game until every last Raider fan has left. And point at them as they walk out. Because, see, that way, if they're waiting out in the parking lot, security should already have them lined up and ready to go. Let's keep moving, people. Let's go to your cars. Game's over. Game's over. And a 49er fan just sitting cool inside the stadium, still chuckling.
Yeah. And then another thing. I was watching I was actually gonna go to the Rams game, but because it was kind of towards the end, it's not that far from me, but I didn't want to go too far.
All right.
But where I seen all the 49er fans, more 49er fans than the Rams fans, I couldn't believe that. I thought,
Bethel, get used to that. Bethel, we gotta go.
Rams fans at?
I know, because they're trying to form their nucleus. They don't have one, except for Rudy. Hey, Bethel, I tell you what, I gotta go, and I'm gonna see you. Hey, Bethel, come back tomorrow if you get some time, huh? We'll be back tomorrow evening.
Okay.
All right, fam.
I'm happy to be on your show, and
happy to have you too.
Keep up the good work.
Thanks,
and
Bethel.
I thought I'd actually, win in, but I go. Everybody that talks shit about the Niners is because they're hating of us, and they know we're going to do big things.
They know. Bethel, all right, tell you what. Bethel, let me see you tomorrow, and we're going to continue this right here, all right? All right, fam. Have a good night.
All right, have a good day.
You too. And TNYLTH 510. Kenny's in Oregon. All right, I always. That's right, huh? I always say you're surrounded. Well, you know what? Oregon, he is still surrounded by Hawks fans. But Kenny, I won't make that mistake never again. I like Oregon State. Wait a minute, Oregon is a state, yeah. I like Oregon State better than Washington anyway. Mainly because Seattle's in Washington and Oregon's got places like Portland. Wait a minute. I'm not crazy about the Trailblazers. Okay, anyway. Sir Garcia, what's up? Ronbo, if you see this, can you wish my daughter a happy birthday? She turned 11 today. Her name is Navia. Is that right? Is it Navia? Navia Garcia. Navia. Happy 49th birthday to you. Happy 49th birthday to you. May all your dreams be red and gold. Navia, happy birthday to you. Yeah. Well, I tell you, man, don't get me started singing, man, because I have to make me stop. I'm that dude that the neighbors call. There's something terrible going on next door. It could be domestic violence. Come on, I'm in there. I'm singing through the shower. And I'll be in here for an. Oh, see what I mean? Okay. Hey, is that say T. Morris? Is that right? Or is that just Morris? Morris! Hello? Who's on my phone? Hello. I hear a sound. Hello, I'm looking for somebody named T. Morris. If the ID is not yours. Who played this music last night? It's Richie James Jr.
Ronbo.
Hey, wait. What is this? I remember that intro.
Yeah, it's Mo, Ronbo.
It's Mo. Yeah, we did have you right. Mo.
Yeah.
Mo, you just in time, man.
Yeah, it's me, man.
Yeah, well, Mo, tell you, man, you just in time. As we're in here bragging about Jimmy G and how that boy has just got some kind of crazy talent. 49er offense. People won't give him enough love, but we do. Morris, what do you think, man? What's up with the 49er offense?
Look, Ronbo, let me tell you something, man. I was looking over this roster a couple of days ago, and I realized something. You know how Shanahan likes to run a lot of motion and a lot of shifting before the snap?
Pre-snaps.
And when we come out with our 22 personnel, with the two receivers, tight end, two backs, we can motion into an empty backfield and basically have 5 wide receivers out of our base personnel. Let me tell you, Ronbo, there's nobody else in the league that can do that.
I know.
This is the reason why we have the most expensive offense in the league.
They got to be good.
Okay. Nobody else in the league can come out on first down with their base personnel and motion to a 5 receiver set. Now, that depends on Kittle. Now, if Kittle is a little better out wide, and I think he really is, I think he can play the slot pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. I'm going to tell you, Ronbo, you're looking at the Golden State Warriors of football.
Ooh.
Not only are we going to win, we're going to put up record-breaking numbers this year, Ronbo.
I see it.
Let it be known, I'm the first to say this on your show. 49ers going to break some records this year, man.
I heard it. I'm recording. I'm telling you, I'm echoing the same
You
sentiment.
heard it here first.
Yeah. From Morris, the Golden State Warriors on the other side of the Beta football team.
Yes, sir. But just with that package coming out on first down, nobody else in the league can do that.
I know.
It's going to be so much mismatch. It's going to be so many mismatches.
Morris.
We just going to be up and down the field, man.
Morris, name the 5 receivers. Okay, because as you speak, I'm thinking, man. I got Juice and McKinnon. That's 1 and 2. I got Gerson and Goodwin. That's 3, 4. Who you lining up? You could line up Trent Taylor in the slot, or like you said, you can go ahead and put George Kittle in the slot. Or go ahead
and
and
Kittle. You can
go ahead.
Yeah, you can motion Kittle out wide.
Yeah.
You know, you can start out with 2 in the backfield. You can motion everybody else out wide, and you basically got 5 receivers. You got 5 players that can play on the perimeter.
And give me a bunch
top
formation.
level.
Give me a bunch on the end. Put that at the end. Put that
Anything.
bunch. Make it Marquise Goodwin, and go ahead for some bizarre reason. Put Jerick McKinnon over there. Now the DC is tripping now because he's like, what the what? And there's Matt Breda standing next to Jimmy G.
You're like, what the hell is going on here, man?
Time! You're on defense. You can't call time. Time, damn it, I'm telling you. Time! You're like arguing on the side of the field.
Oh, man. So I'm like, look, man. The defense, I think we good enough. I think we probably going to have, I know you don't want the shootouts. I don't want them either.
Yeah,
but it's going to be more like 49-24, 49-28, 51-23. Those are going to be your scores this year, Ronbo. I'm telling you, get used to it.
C.J. Beathard.
Now, we might start out a little slow.
Yeah.
Right, we might start out a little slow. I'm saying we might start out maybe 1-1, 1-2, only because we got 3 new offensive linemen.
Yeah.
That's the only way. But after that, we off and running. We going 8, 9, 10 in a row.
You're right. I bet you that's the way it'll work. Start off just a little rough to get warmed up, get adjusted.
Just a little tight.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Just a little tight. Now, it ain't gonna be an embarrassing 1-1, embarrassing 1-2.
Yeah.
I'm scared of Detroit.
Really?
I don't know why it's only me, but I don't like that game. I really don't.
They're
I
coming
don't
to
like
San
that
Francisco
game,
is
but-
why. Coming to Santa Clara.
Right.
And that's a long way to go East Coast from where they are coming to West Coast. It may be a little hard on them. Plus, you got Jimmy G wearing that defense out. So, yeah, they're not. Resiliency is not their thing. This is the only reason why I don't think they're a threat. Minnesota is a threat.
Yeah.
Oh, the Chargers.
Right.
Whew, man, I
But
really.
no, I went Minnesota. You got to remember this, Ronbo. They lost their offensive coordinator.
Oh.
And they coming in with a brand new quarterback.
Hey.
Zimmer is with the Giants now.
I forgot about that.
Not Zimmer, but Pat Shermer.
Yeah.
Pat Shermer's with the Giants now. And they coming in with a new quarterback. So they got new quarterback, new offensive coordinator.
See, they don't necessarily have to be smooth as silk either.
Right. Might be a little rough for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see
Yeah,
about
man, that's what
that.
I'm going with, Ronbo. You heard it here first. Big Mo, I done predicted it. 49ers, the Warriors of the NFL this year. We putting up 45 points a game.
I love the thought of that, and because just like last year, I have to admit, I did not think we could beat the Jaguars. I was scared to death. The 49ers act like they got mad that the Jaguars had the nerve to think they was going to come in there and beat them. Talk about no hats and shirt days. Y'all crazy?
Man, we could have put up 50 points on them with the third string.
They did. Remember, they called that pick back. They said,
they called the pick back.
Yeah, they called 50 back.
So what we had the top 12, top 11th or 12th offense in the league last year. Come on, man. That's
from the time Jimmy came
like
in.
that.
I think we were called number 1. I'm gonna look at that again. I thought.
It went up. It went up drastically when Jimmy came
on the whole
in.
year.
Right.
Mo, we got to
You're
go.
gonna expect more. We're gonna expect more of the same of that this year, Ronbo.
Got to. Fam, I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna look for you tomorrow, and we can get off on OTAs tomorrow.
All right, Playboy. Holler at you later, Ronbo. Ticket time, Big Pimp.
All right, fam.
All right,
forward to
man.
hearing from you. All right, Mo. And we go
Yes,
yeah. Let's go out to New York. Does that say Fredonia? Fredonia, New York, 716. Where is that right? Am I pronouncing that right, New York?
Yeah,
Hello.
you call them right. That's New York.
Fredonia, New
What's
York.
up?
Where's
Ronbo?
Fredonia, New York? Is that northern part of New York State, or where is that?
Yeah, that's like Western New York, like right next to the lakes and everything.
Ah, sounds like it might be a cool place, man. Is it? Well, because I've never heard of Fredonia before. Ah, all right. Lakes.
What's up, Ronbo?
Dude, football, man. I'm telling you right now, man, the 49ers, we're sitting here thinking, because after Richard Sherman jumped up and said what he said, oh, what is your name, fam?
Oh, this is JR, bro.
JR. All right. JR, after Richard Sherman was asked the very annoying question again, Rich, man, so why'd you pick the 49ers? I said that was a bad thing. And Rich went and explained to him all over again. I loved it. See, I'm thinking if one of the best cornerbacks in the league is talking about how good this quarterback is, Richard Sherman don't be talking about no quarterbacks being good. Whoa! So man, we got something in that offense. What are you thinking?
Well, you have to remember where Sherman's from. You know, that whole Legion of Booms crap that was going over there in Seattle.
Right.
So, he knows good quarterbacks.
Mm-hmm.
And Jimmy G is just not one of them regular boys that you're going to throw out there and, shut down, because 2 seconds, he's not going to just throw it to one person. He's going to throw it to 7, 8 people on the field every time.
Every time. Yeah. So we like him.
He does.
Go ahead.
Yeah, he just doesn't hold the ball too long. He'll get hit, he'll take that shot, but he'll find his open man, and the corners just don't got no time to anticipate that.
Mm-hmm. Or they're not in position to make the play, or somebody is wide open. That's why the combination of Shanahan and Jimmy G, this in a few years, they talk about Belichick and Brady. Whew, they start talking about Shanahan, Garoppolo. That's just lethal.
Well, Shanahan's building a dynasty the same way his father did when he was learning the tutelage underneath Bill Walsh in San Francisco.
There it is.
He's building it the same way.
Tell you, we got something to look forward to. And people are throwing numbers out there about how many points are scored. I'm always scared to say things like up in the 40s. But we seen it happen against one of the best defenses in the league.
I don't believe that's true. I don't think we're going to be hanging up that many points. If we go against a bad defense, we better not take them lightly, and we can probably throw 40 on them.
Yeah.
But with our offense, man, it's going to be nice to see what we can do. I don't think we still got all the pieces together, but you just wait for the next couple of years. We will be as dominant as the Patriots, or what they're saying about these Rams or Chargers or any other these good teams that they're trying to think
they're getting all the credit because they put in time and they got records. JR, but is it about the pieces, or is it about the time in the system? Because this is the thing because when I look at, and a lot of people think, I got an argument today about, the guy says, I don't think Jerick McKinnon is what you call a main back. And then you got the people saying, and we don't have a number one receiver. I just want to throw a little light on that real quick. Number one, Kyle Shanahan is about the most unorthodox coach I've ever seen. If he says he doesn't need a number one receiver, he has a plan. If Jerick McKinnon's going to be the number one running back, it's because traditionally, if you apply that thought, then you're not going to say Jerick McKinnon is a guy. But if you get away from that and look at the scheming, vicious, brilliant play calling and system that Kyle Shanahan runs, you know why Jerick McKinnon is there.
Oh, yeah. Jerick McKinnon, I'm telling you, he reminds me of what Bill Walsh did for Roger Craig in the 80s and 90s. He looks like the same part. They're talking about David Johnson being the next thousand back. They better watch out for Jerick McKinnon, because he could do that.
They said that about David last year, I think, before he got hurt.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's what David Johnson's saying he's going to do this year. But how's he going to do that with Rosen as his quarterback? That ain't going to happen.
Or even Sam Bradford. I figure Bradford will last at least 3 weeks. Hey, JR, we should take odds. How long will it take Bradford to go down? I give him 3 games.
he might last a little bit longer than that. I'd give him maybe 4 or 5, but it doesn't matter. I mean, that offensive line ain't going to be able to protect him because he's got people going to be in his face smacking him around. And he's got that injury bug, and I don't even know why they would shell out that kind of money for a quarterback like that in the first place.
Especially with their offensive line. JR, I forgot about that offensive line. If you can't move, you could be killed standing behind that Cardinals offensive line. They were worse than us last year.
Look at David Johnson. David Johnson got killed because of that offensive line. I mean, Larry Fitzgerald can't carry that team on his shoulder.
I know.
And you got Christian Kirk being crazy, doing what he did inside that hotel room. I mean, this team just can't. This team just can't play with us. And I'm sorry about these Rams. I hate these Rams fans who come into our message board, making it seem like they own the division. They paid all this money for a one-year wonder team. Because next year, all that salary cap hell is going to kill them, and they ain't going to be nothing for the next 10 years after that.
They're bragging about their $100 million surplus already. So, but they owe how many guys? They got to renew contracts. They haven't even paid Aaron Donald yet. So,
Aaron Donald, Todd Gurley, Jared Goff coming up. They want to restructure a contract with that receiver they got from New England. I mean... They don't got no money to shell out all these players.
That's good.
Why they had to keep trading them away.
Yeah. They got to pay for that $1 billion stadium somehow. They got to put butts in those seats. They got in real trouble. JR, we got to go. I'll be looking for you tomorrow if you get some time, huh?
Absolutely, Ronbo. It was nice talking to you, man.
Hey, same here, bro. Take care. Talk to you tomorrow.
Later, bro. Yep.
And there, hey. JK777, otherwise known as Jesus is my king. There's more than one JK. He put Jesus is, I put that as all one word. But there's only one Jesus, and his name will not be combined with no other, except for our quarterback. Jesus is my king. Thank you, fam. He says, when you're dropping some Ronbo t-shirts, make sure you make mediums for repent. I domino CD, bless all you Niners. Hey, and Creole St. Croix. Oh, thank you, fam. Thank you. I gotta give you all a holla.
Killing them. To the score. 56-78.
James.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I thought I heard something.
How you doing, Mr. Ronbo?
James.
How's everything going?
Oh, man, I just got enlightened. When I read Richard Sherman, I remember him saying at the beginning of the season why he came to 49ers. But when Michael Robinson didn't hear it the first time and asked him again the other day, I said, Michael Robinson, why don't you know how Michael Robinson is? He does not believe in the 49ers, not really. They got about 4 or 5 people in the NFL Network, but every chance they get, like Terrell Davis. Anyway, they love to say things that make you think, oh, man, y'all need to stop. Give the 49ers a rest for a minute. They ain't did nothing. They ain't proved nothing. And they got to show us before we start talking about them being great. Man, I'm getting ready to turn this channel off. Let me go tweet him. So I'll be getting into these twit wars. They never answer me though. Especially Bucky Brooks.
They're not going to answer you back because this is the thing that I looked at. It's a lot that's taken place since 2017 up until now. First and foremost, Jimmy Garoppolo has won 7 games straight in 2 different offenses, okay? And let's not forget why the Patriots had to move on from him. Because Tom Brady, every time he walk out on the field, all he hearing, man, you see how Garoppolo slung that thing around? Mm-hmm. Man, he's looking just as good as Tom. Ooh. And then there was players, I think it was Julian Edelman, that said he walked out on the field one day and they were in practice uniforms, and they don't wear any numbers on the practice uniforms. Oh. And he said he looked out on the field, he couldn't tell who was who, bro.
I remember that too. I remember that story.
He could not tell who was who between the two of them. And then
that whole episode started to gain momentum. Like, okay, this guy is good, man, and we can see it.
I know.
They could see it in practice. They let him play 2 games. He won the games.
Mm-hmm.
Then Tom Brady was going to like Robert Kraft and probably saying, "Oh, well, you know, hey, I could go play for the Jets. You know, oh, I could even I could go right down the turnpike and go right to Buffalo.
Yeah,
they need a quarterback.
Yeah,
you know,
and they do.
So then they were at the crossroads. Like, what do we do here? Because this guy is a bona fide winner, but I think every day that Bill Belichick gets up in the morning, thanks be to God, and he's alive to see another day, he looks in that mirror and says to himself, was I smoking them doobies from back in the days to let this kid get out of here? Because I'm shocked by it. And now there's so many people that they're hating the Niners because they know it. 5 games in a row without the total playbook. You made it look so simple. I mean, it's like, and he's taking over the team. The end of a game, he's standing there in the locker room, like dapping everybody up. Not in our house. Not in our house.
Yeah.
This is our house.
Yeah.
You understand? I mean, like letting them know, like, hey, man, this dude is a straight leader.
Yeah.
So he took the momentum up of the team. And I think it was the other caller that said about what will it look like in an offense where they're going with like a 5 receiver set.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 3 receivers, 1 tight end, and one back in the backfield that they shipped out in motion. Man, listen. Some cornerback is about to be on Sports Center that
as a poster child.
He lost the receiver, and most likely he'll probably fall down and say, "Man, my shoestrings came loose, man."
Yeah, or pull up a
That's
hamstring.
such a bad
pull.
time.
Yeah.
And people listen. People are worrying about the Rams. Let me shed a little light on that. Marcus Peters, one of the reasons that Andy Reid did get rid of him, because he has a volatile type of attitude. Anytime you're in a game and a ref throws a flag and you're throwing it in the stands, you know you're going to get ejected.
Yep.
You're going to get ejected, or you're going to get like a 50-yard penalty charge for that.
You hurt
And then on top of everything, first and foremost, he's not a tackler. He won't tackle. Okay, he will let receivers go right on by. Like, man,
on Peters,
man,
I forgot about that. Yeah.
Next time around, I'll try to catch him. I missed him on that one, man. Let's go on back in the huddle. We got to do a little better, guys. And they looking at him like, we got to do a little better. You was sitting out there in the backfield by yourself with this guy. You didn't even attempt to tackle him. Yeah, okay, well, I'll get it worked out.
Yeah.
Now, with Taqib Talib, he's old, bro.
32.
He's gotten older. 32 years old. And he's like a cancer to a football team. Because when he's winning, he loves the podium with a bunch of gold chains around his neck like he a young version of Mr. T from back in the day. You understand? And sitting there, and then you snatching people's jewelry off like you're some low-level real hoodlum. You understand?
Well, he is. Talib is a straight
and
up
he
thug.
is.
Yeah.
Listen, and this is the thing. He gonna really get thugged when he play number 10 in Santa Clara. Okay? He gonna really get thugged because I'm gonna tell you, man, I'm not a person that gambles, but I would bet money on it. This kid is getting ready to shock the league. Permitting he stay healthy.
And James,
Kyle Shanahan.
I tell you what, you know what's really funny about that one thing, though? When you said Talib does not mess with Pierre Garçon. Remember last year during practice?
No, he don't.
Garçon went and body slammed him out there in the middle of the field.
Bart, listen, the thing I like about Pierre ain't going to take no riffraffness.
I don't care who you are.
He ain't going to let you embarrass him. And Taqib Talib, no, you grab Pierre Garçon, y'all might get ejected because he gonna try to throw you over that table with them Gatorade coolers.
Yeah.
Just to let you know, hey, don't try that on me, man. And I said it in my mind with Kyle Shanahan being the offensive finesser that he is. Man, listen, I could see him going with 3 tight ends, 1 receiver, and 1 back. And in some cases, running a 3-back set with 1 receiver, 1 tight end. Now you got McKinnon, you got Joe Williams, and you got McKinnon, Joe Williams, and then you got possibly one of them other players like McNichols or somebody. And the thing about it,
James, we got to stop though. We got to stop.
Okay,
James,
Ronbo.
And I want to hear your sets tomorrow too. If you get in there, please do. Run them sets. I love the options on the sets. They go on and on.
Listen, I'm
you guys are
telling you
killing
right
me.
now.
Hey, Ronbo, you guys are killing me.
Hey, bro. This guy is not out. Let me tell you something. You think that Atlanta had an offensive progression period? You haven't seen anything yet. I know.
All right, James.
Kyle Shanahan's got it all. The backs and the quarterback. Yeah, man. Rombo, love what you do. Niner Empire, Niner for life, man.
All right.
Love your show, bro. Keep it up.
Thanks, Phil. Yeah, James has always got some great stuff about that. I want to sit. You know what we need to do? It'd be fun to see how many actual scenarios can you create with Kyle Shanahan's offense, and we should be like submit them, right? And let's just go down through. I bet the combinations are endless. Hey, what was it? Oh, Angel, there's Angel Cortez. Angel, what's up, man? Make them shirts. Don't forget about the small sizes for the entire empire. Got your back, Repent. That's right. Little Niners, also them lovely, shapely Niners. They put a little bit of dent inside the waist area and they pull it out there for them lovely hips. We're talking football. I forgot. I'm sorry. Okay. Anyway, 8 Creole said McKinnon. Okay, here we go. This is what we were just talking about. McKinnon, Pettis, Taylor, Richie, James, and Goodwin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 receiver set. You know what? I'd like to see actually I've got McKinnon is 1, Pettis is 2, Taylor 3, Richie James is 4, and then 5. I said too many names. Richie and James is the same person. 5-man said I like that. Jimmy G and the Fast. Jimmy G and the Fast and Furious. Jimmy G. Who's Jimmy? Jimmy G can play Dominic. Yo, Dom. Who's gonna be Rome? Who would be Rome? Whoever plays Rome's got to be having an angry face on all the time. Like, man, I know you ain't talking to me. You go play cornerback. You better get some help over here. Speed, separation is the new red zone standard. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. They don't need to be big, but they got to get loose. That's what I'm talking about. And Linwood Collins. Let me give y'all a holler. Niners! Woo! God, that's fun. Nighthawk! Come on in.
What's up, Rambo? What's going on?
Oh, you know Nighthawk, man. We didn't talk about the Jimmy G thing. How many points can we score? We talk about 5 set receivers going out. Pre-snaps, got everybody. Defensive coordinator said, wait a minute. Don't stop that ball. Time out. Time. I want to see that all game long.
No, man. I'm telling you, man, I like Sherman. Sherman's going to be the man on defense.
Ooh, and he's going to lead them, Nighthawk. Oh, he's going to show them what it is to be a winner. What kind of attitude, how to be a professional. I just love the thought of him being in there.
Jimmy's the man. I'm telling you, Jimmy is the man. I'm telling you, fuck the Rams. The Rams, my body keep on saying the Rams because the Rams are not all that.
They went and bought some people, so they got to get respect because they spend a lot of money.
Yeah, I mean, who cares about the fucking Rams? Everybody,
I know.
It's just the empire. Fuck the Rams.
Yeah. Hey, what did the Rams call themselves the Rams Nation? Oh, Nighthawk. You know what I seen? Dude posted up on my. It says Rams Empire. He's on the big flag. Says Rams Empire. I said, what?
Sue can't do shit. Miami Dolphins let him go.
Who? Oh yeah, I know. Dominican's on his last leg anyway. He done got paid.
So why did, if he was so good, why did Miami let him go?
Yeah. Well, why Detroit let him go? Man, I mean, Detroit says, well, we couldn't afford to keep him. And Miami said, man, we paid him too much. And now he's in L.A. on the last of his career.
We got Ruben too. Come on, man. Come on. We got Sherman too. What the fuck?
Yeah, we got some horses, boy. We'll find out more about Ruben. I suspect they keep dragging us on, but Ruben should be with us. And
yeah, but everybody's scared of the Rams, man. I'm telling you, we're going to have a good season. It's going to be, we're going to 12 games. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, ain't nobody scared of the Rams. Rams better be scared. Man, if they can't get Todd Gurley moving, they're helpless.
And, they got golf. They have golf. What the fuck golf is going to do?
You're going to get sacked.
Yeah, that's my point. He going to get sacked.
I can't wait to get him, boy. And you see his eyes get big.
I cannot wait for the season to start. They're going to kick it. Like Golden State's kicking us. Same thing.
Oh, I know. Golden State, boy, I tell you. But, hey, now watch Garrett Goff's face when the pressure gets, when all his guys are covered and the pressure's coming at him. Look at, the camera gets in close, you can actually see his eyes. They get bigger. And then he throws the ball away. His favorite thing, throw the ball away. I'm looking so forward to them games.
I'm telling you, man, it's the 49ers year. It's time for the 49ers to come up.
Yeah. Because, now the reason why we beat the Jacksonville Jaguars, because the 49ers got so disrespected for that game, they just said, okay, they go bring their hats and T-shirts, put them in boxes, huh? You go ahead and bring them in here. You go ahead and bring them in here. And then by the time they got there, you better put tape back on them boxes. Ain't gonna be no hat and shirt celebration in Levi's Stadium.
I'm telling you, we're going to the playoffs.
It could be, Nighthawk. Could be even more than that. You never know.
Yeah, I hope we do. They're going to shock everybody. They're going to be like talking stupid, like, oh, how we? Oh, now they're winning. Oh, now you're going to come up.
They won't believe it. The first time we beat the Rams, they'll say, 49ers got lucky in that game. Yeah, okay. Wait till they come to Los Angeles. We got something for that ass.
Okay, it's lucky. Okay, second time not going to be no luck.
Ain't that the truth? And the second time will be to prove a point. And you know how good the 49ers will be at the end of the season compared to when we first see the Rams? Fully knowing what they're doing. No problems whatsoever. Smooth as silk. Even the D. I got it all figured out, man. I'm telling you right now, Nighthawk.
Yep, I'm telling you right now. We're going all the way.
Nighthawk, I tell you what, hey, tomorrow's the first day of OTAs, man. I'm going to be back tomorrow. Let's talk some more football. All right?
Okay, Nighthawk is out. See you tomorrow. Go Niners.
I'm glad you reinstated that. Yes. I'll wait for that, Nighthawk. Go. Oh, man. And we go. Area code is 760 out in Barstow. We was out of Barstow a little while ago. Barstow. Where you at, Barstow? Barstow. 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 Come on in, Barstow. Area code is 760. I could be off because some of those communities are like, you're in area code 760, maybe not necessarily Barstow. 760, where are you? Hello. 760. Hello, 760. All right. Now, by the way, if you just want to listen, you don't need to dial in. Go ahead and just turn your speakerphone on. You can hear everything. So if you just want to listen, that's okay. Just turn your speakerphone. There's no point in calling. That way, I don't have to sit there and say, "Hey, where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where?" That's what we say to the Rams soon. Rams, where you at? Where you at? Week 9. Where you at? Hey, Eric Sanchez, what's up, fam? Hey, oh man, y'all mean what we need is Julius Peppers.
Ronbo, what's good?
You know what's good, fam. I'm sitting up here, man. I'm going crazy because I keep, if you read too much, I mean, you get crazy, man. Because I'm looking at, they talk about Jimmy G having the potential to go 5. I ain't seen a quarterback throw for 5,000 yards, but a few times. They talk about our quarterback has that power. They gonna say 35 touchdowns, and they got him in the playoffs. It's looking good.
And Ronbo, we call Jimmy G, Jimmy Guida.
Pretty soon. Hey, did you see The Godfather? I can see Jimmy now next year, man, sitting in this room and got a suit on, probably an Armani that costs about $2,000-$3,000. And 49 is going to be filing in as he's sitting in the chair. Yes, Godfather. Yes, Godfather. We'll be loyal to you forever.
Got the Godfather playing with it early. For sure. For sure, Ronbo. You know what I'm saying? Ronbo. Ronbo. I'm going to snap on these fucking Ram fans and shit. Fuck the Rams.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? We're going to fry the shit out the Rams.
Put them in the same skillet with them 4 wings.
4 wings fried rice. You know what I'm saying? 4 wings fried rice. We're going to fry the shit out the Rams. You know what I'm saying? Ronbo. I think it was last night. Yo, Ronbo. Do your homework on Joe Williams, right?
Oh, I like Joe. I do.
He run exactly like Gaston Hurst. My right-handed guy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I looked at Gaston Hurst highlights, and then I looked at Joe Williams highlights. And yo, like they run the same. Like, you know what I'm saying? And if Jimmy Guac, throw the ball to Joe Williams, yo, that shit gonna be crazy. He gonna be breaking like 30, 40 on motherfuckers. All the way up to a B. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You know what? If Joe shows out in preseason, all he has to do is hold on to that ball. I know Kyle Shanahan will pencil him in as his number 2 in a heartbeat. That's all they want to know from Joe.
Right.
Because remember, they wanted him so bad last year. They was begging John Lynch, John, I got to have this running back. You got to draft him in the next round now. And they had because they knew he could play. They know Joe can go.
Right. Because Ronbo, I ain't I think it's a good thing. Like, I ain't even counting the 2 fumbles because, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't worried about that shit. That was preseason.
Yeah, it was.
Like, and
he'd be all right.
Oh, yeah. Ronbo, I ain't even worried about that. Like, Ronbo, I'm going to ask you this question.
All right.
Do Jimmy Guac, got a Steve Young arm?
You know what? There may be some similarities. I want to see a little longer. I gotta look at him a little longer. I want to see if there's some comparisons. I like this though. I'm gonna run some clips together and try to put it up and see the similarities between Jimmy G and the number 8, Jimmy. Steve versus Jimmy.
Cause Ronbo, I did my homework on Gaston Hurst and Joe Williams. Cause they did an interview with Gaston Hurst. It's class act something, and the white boy interview Gaston Hurst.
That's the name. Wait, that's the name of the show.
Yeah, it's called Class Act something.
Class Act. I'll Google that up. I gotta see this. But hey, but what they asking?
Huh?
And what was the questions they were asking him?
yeah, I mean, they was asking him, yeah, I mean, about, yeah, I mean, his career, and I think, yeah, I mean, he started with Denver, and yeah, I mean, he went to somebody else, and then, yeah, I mean, then he came to the Niners. So he was like, look, like, I mean, like the motivation was there, like, you know what I'm saying, like, I mean, like he was like he learned from Steve Young. He learned from Jay Rice. Like, I mean, like they ain't even had to help him. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like, I mean, like, I see why Gas and Hers, I mean, that joint was a 99 yarder. Like, you know what I'm saying? Ronbo, I'm going to call it right now. I want Joe Williams to run 100 yarder like Gas and Hers did.
There you go. It'd be
Like,
fun
you know
to
what I'm
watch.
saying?
I want to see it more than one time, too. See it weekly.
Right. Because, like, Ronbo, one thing I love about the Niners, like, I mean, some way, somehow, like, I mean, like, we always make a miracle. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I know, right? Famous for that stuff.
Yeah, the T.O. catch, the Gaston Hurst run.
Don't forget the Dwight Clark.
Right.
Damn.
Damn. The Vernon Davis catch too.
I was getting ready. I was waiting for you to say. And remember Vernon Davis before all of a sudden he couldn't play no more. Vernon Davis. Boom.
Right.
Oh, look how high in the air he went to make that catch. Davis was an athlete, wasn't he? My God, he was tough.
Right.
Woo.
I mean, Ronbo. I see something special in Joe Williams and McCaddis and Brady. Like, you know what I'm saying, like, I mean, like, I think, like, I mean, look, like, I mean, we got the three-head monster right now. Like,
definitely do.
Damn, because, like, I would keep them. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and you should. Yeah, I mean,
right.
Let me see you tomorrow, man. We got time now. I'm gonna look for you, huh?
All right, Ronbo, look up the interview with Gas and Hurts. It's called Class Act something.
A class act. I'll probably get it from there. I'm gonna type that in and see it. A class act. All right. Hey. Yeah, I mean, appreciate you, fam, and you know this.
Years old. You know what I mean? Salute to Ronbo.
Years old.
You know what I'm saying? Niners.
Yo. Have a good night, Yamin. Hey, fam, love you back. Hey, Yamin out in Philadelphia. Hey, let me see. Linwood Collins. Thanks, fam. It's a top 5 offense, if not number 1. Super Bowl bound. If the defense does their part to bring us to the promised land, Jimmy Jesus and Cool Hand Kyle will do their part. Sound like Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. Hey, and Nighthawk, look at Nighthawk. 49, thanks, Nighthawk. 49ers are going to the Super Bowl. Yeah. Hey, Earl, come on in here, man.
What's happening, man?
Hey, Earl, man. I'm just sitting back here and thinking about what Richard Sherman said, because, you know, I got to respect Richard Sherman, man. I don't believe Rich would give any quarterback or wide receiver too much props. He came all the way to Santa Clara and said, look, I'm here to play with y'all, okay, because that quarterback you got scared me to death, and I'm on the other side of the field, man. What's going on over here, man? I want to be a part of it. Yes. Earl, what are you thinking, man? What about this offense?
I'm thinking like this. I'm thinking that, like, think about it. Matt Ryan always been a good quarterback. You know what I mean? He got good accuracy, right? And with that being said, he just needed an offensive coordinator. He got one. They went to the Super Bowl. Now you're getting a quarterback that's supposed to be a little bit sharper than Matt Ryan.
I know it.
Matt Ryan threw for 4,000 yards a year too.
Yeah.
You know, and now you got that with the offense coordinators that know how to dissect defense. I think we might shock teams. I think if we lose, we gonna lose to somebody that just got a good defensive backfield, and we just can't really throw.
Yeah, but Earl, you know what? If that be the case, that's the thing about Kyle Shanahan. If you're so good in the backfield, I don't believe there's really one in the NFL, but if you're so good, he'll go somewhere else. You see, if he can't throw on you, he'll figure out another way to get his people free. This is the thing about Kyle Shanahan. It's so scary. Okay, you took this away from me? That's all right. Because as soon as Jimmy G rolls out, your options are limited. You know what I'm saying?
Remember when we played the Jacksonville Jaguars, they said a team having went down and scored on the first drive in 22 games on the Jacksonville defense. They went down there and did it easily.
In a few minutes. Earl, your microphone is. I'm getting a weak signal from you. Earl, maybe move your the mouthpiece up closer to your face.
Right here.
Ooh, perfect. Yeah, okay. Right there.
Yeah.
I want to hear what you said. What you said about Jacksonville? Repeat that again. I like that.
I said they said that nobody scored on the opening drive of the Jacksonville Jaguars in 22 games straight, and Jimmy D did it with ease.
in less than 5 minutes.
If you go back and watch the highlights, you can see how they was amazed. They was like, "It's like he don't care about them stats," because he was shredding the defense. Now, like you said, he don't have all of the offensive plays and no good weapons. We come in this year firing off all cylinders. It is over. And even if we lose Owen Foster for 2 games, we got a strong defense, I believe, that's going. I mean, I'm looking at an undefeated season to me. You
go ahead, Earl. I'll support you, man. I ain't lying. I'll get right behind that. Yeah.
I feel we're going to win all our home games, and then we're going to beat all the AFC games because they weak.
I know. I mean, and they just don't want to admit it. But I'm worried about the Chargers. They went and stacked. Of course, sometimes it's using Nwosu. I wanted him.
That's what I'm saying. That's the only team that I see that could say that can probably give us something because they got everything. They got the pass rush. They got a run defense. They got
Joey Bosa. Man, that's okay. We can still exploit them.
Yeah, because they still haven't been declared to be at least better than what Seattle was. You know.
Yeah, I know.
And the way Shanahan been doing Seattle, that's why Richard Sherman is like, man. He was Earl, he got he had Matt Ryan. Oh, it's over.
And Earl, do you also I gauge the Jacksonville Jaguar defense, which was in the secondary was tough, and that front line was ridiculous. So even when you hear Calais Campbell at the end of the game tweeting, Calais, I don't know how he got that ball out of his hands. Because I still don't know how to get that pass off.
Exactly.
Class.
Look. I'm playing Madden, right? And I got all the updated players on my roster team.
Uh-huh.
And I got Reuben Foster and I got Fred Warner at linebacker when I go nickel.
Mm.
And I don't know what the league think of these players, but on the game, you can't throw. You cannot throw the Richard Sherman side or Kello. I have been beating people by 80-something points.
You should.
All that because you throw.
And you want to add to that? You put Fred Warner in that mix too. Have Kwaski's good on coverage. Have Kwaski sit down and put Earl in. I mean Fred. Put Fred one. Says Fred's got safety skills and he can knock the bejesus out you if you go run. I like him for his dual threat defense. I call him. Now you can't throw, you can't run. What you gonna do,
man? It's gonna be scary, man. It's gonna be scary because you got DeForest Buckner on defensive tackle. You put Eric Armstead on the end, the strong end. Put him on the end. And who we gonna put next to DeForest? We're gonna put Thomas, Sheldon Day. We don't really
Earl
Then
Mitchell.
give us a pass rush.
One of them got to win that job, though. I'm not sure. Between Sheldon Day, Earl Mitchell, and DJ Jones, there may be somebody else in the mix, but between those three, one of them has got to be taking the most of them. You know how they like to keep everybody fresh, so I know the rotation is going to look like. But yeah, we got three big dudes that can do it.
It was Harvey Teams run on his last year with Ruben Foster in the game. Period.
See, that's
so that's going to even get tightened, more tight. And
especially with Malcolm Smith.
So if you ain't got a team that ain't got no quarterback, and we make you one-dimensional, that's a dub.
Game over.
Now look on the schedule and see how many away teams we play that don't have a quarterback that we can make one-dimensional. Count that as a dub.
See, you can do that. That's what I was trying to tell people. They're trying to tell me, man, we ain't going to win but 7-8 games, man. I said, would you look at the schedule before you start making ignorant statements? Do you see every last one of them teams on our schedule being juggernauts? Don't you stop looking at the 49ers and calling them weak and go look at the other team first. God, people bother me with that.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Got this.
That is true.
Yeah.
Yeah. It ain't no stopping us this year. Like, I know they talking about the Rams, but we about to shock the Rams. I mean, you got a good front line, but I'm like, we got cats that can move up front now. But that being said, I'm just saying, like, people don't understand that once you get your running game down pat and the play action style offense, it's over. Because you got to think twice now. You got to think, man, is this going to be a run? Because if it is, they used to have an explosive run. So let me think. Oh, it's not a run. Oh, it's too late to get back. It's too late to get back. Because Marquise Goodwin is already in the touchdown with his coach.
Who's got Goodwin? Oh, God, I'm not cover Goodwin. God, Jesus Christ. All I do hear a lot of cursing.
To come up because they're going to give it to McKinnon or Joe Williams. And everybody been talking about Joe Williams, and one thing is true. He did fumble a lot, but when he didn't, that boy was getting like 10 to 15 yards up.
Wasn't he? Smooth?
Yeah, man. Like, he real fast. Like,
he is.
I'm thinking, I think a deadly backfield would be him, Joe Williams, McKinnon, and Matt Breida. That's it.
That's going to be it anyway, And the thing about Joe Williams is, I was scared to say, but Joe Williams, if you've ever seen footage of Eric Dickerson, watch how Dickerson moves. He's standing straight up, but he's moving and cutting through defensive lines like butter. And that's because, like you say, you can't see the speed on TV. But he was so smooth, that long stride. I mean, Joe looked the same way. Joe standing straight up. He's just getting away. They can't catch up. Yeah. I said, look at this guy, man. Who does he remind you of? Yeah.
It's over. I can't wait. I can't wait.
Preseason, man. I hope nobody. Dave.
They tell us to calm down because
I know,
calm the 49ers hype train down.
But
it's man, come on, y'all don't see what we see.
And read the comment sections. I mean, Earl, it's so ridiculous. You read the comment section when you see them posts that say the 49ers need to pump the brakes on all this hype, man, because they ain't proved nothing yet. I say, I go down into the comment section. There be some 49er fans down there saying things like, "He's right, we need to realize we're, real 40." I saw this one dude. Real 49er fans don't hype up the team. I went right to his post. I'm a real 49er fan. And you're 7-7, or you're 7-9 and 8-8. I think you don't really know the 49ers. You ain't no real 49er fan yourself. I said, would you look at the other teams before you start talking about everybody could just beat the 49ers up? They won 5 to end the season. Now we're supposed to come and just look bad next year? Have you thought about everything that happened last year? I'll go on and on, right? Dude never answered me, though.
Because people keep talking about them games didn't mean nothing, but people didn't realize that if Jacksonville would have won, they would have had a bye in the playoffs.
God,
did people not know that? Why would they not want to win a game that they can get a bye in the playoffs?
And Earl, you played ball, right?
Right.
When did you go out there with the mindset I can take it easy?
Man, check this out. My football team was horrible one year. We went we barely won. We won like 2 games. and I still like at the end of the season, I was still running hard. I have like people that I played against that tell me now, like, dude, you run like you was consistent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And for the game before my last game, I ran for 375 yards.
There you go.
On my team, and I'm sitting here like, this game doesn't matter.
No. Who thinks like that?
Something.
Yeah.
But you got to prove something because I'm thinking like maybe it's a scout out here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And other players, maybe it's this my last year. Maybe I'm trying to get to another team, so they see that I'm playing good.
There's everybody all kinds of reasons.
Yeah,
and Earl, number one, you got to protect yourself playing football. If you go out there and bullshit, you could get hurt doing that.
Oh yeah.
What about I'm a half speeded?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. They teach you that in Rocket League.
That's right. So give me a break with them folks talking about, well, man, they weren't serious, man. They're going half speed. What? Nobody plays football at half speed. You know, as soon as you put the pads on and walk out on the field, you're ready to go. And after you get that first hit, just to get them butterflies and everything else, you're ready to play.
Yeah.
So y'all thinking that people think,
I wanted
man.
to hear one thing this year, and that was I wanted to hear what Jimmy G was doing. And when he came on and said, I'm going out with my boys every weekend and I'm throwing passes to them, it's over.
They're serious, Earl.
He already building the chemistry before OTA starts. Now, with that being said, when they go and do the routes, he gonna know how they think. They gonna know how he think. Down pack, it's gonna be like, remember how Kaepernick and Crabtree were?
Yeah.
When Crabtree was with Alex Smith, he was so. But when Cap took over, that was his 1,000-yard season.
Mm-hmm.
That Crabtree had.
And Bolden, same thing. Yeah.
They had it right. They had a sync. Now, with that being said, now back to the slow the hype train. Now I get what they talking about because we was hyped the year the Cap got Chip Kelly, right? And I feel that we could have still had a good year with Cap and Chip Kelly if they kept one player, and this one player is everybody gonna probably forget about. But I felt if we would have kept Jerome Simpson, we would have had a better offense.
It might have been, and also get rid of Trent Baalke, and everything would have been a whole lot better. Earl, we gotta go. I just realized we're having too much fun. I got people writing me notes.
Right.
Earl, let me see you tomorrow, man. We continue.
All
right, fam.
Yeah.
Oh, man. And fam, when you go back into the 49ers the last, say, 4 or 5 years, there's so many ifs in there. But here's the thing I look at as the bottom line. All those stupid things that happened to us are the reason why we're talking like we are with the quarterback we got. Because Garoppolo could easily be somewhere else. Hey, Eric Sanchez, Jimmy G is a mix of Tom Brady accuracy and Brett Favre gunslinger. Ooh, Eric, that's true, man. Thanks. And you know what? Jimmy is not going to be afraid to throw the ball. It's one of the things I like about him. But that accuracy will save him every time. Linwood Collins. Thanks, fam. Yummy, yo, love you, bro. Yummy, yo, love you, bro. All family. But Marshall. This ain't the Brady bunch. 6'3", rookie Dunbar, great hands, beast mode, equals red zone freak. You know what? Check out the app. I got some Dunbar in there for you. And you can check him out and see what you think. Because I know a lot of players you don't know about yet. Some of these guys are trying to make the team, though, so you probably don't know about them. But check out Steven Dunbar in the app. You'll see him. I got him right over there in some of the rookies and undrafted free agents, undrafted players. And Linwood Collins says history will repeat if we are ready. 49ers versus Chargers in Super Bowl. Ooh. Better get our defense right. Fam. Linwood. I have a real fear of the Chargers. I don't know. I look at that team, and it's like, as you know, Rocky Balboa goes in a fight with Clubber Lang, and his trainer was telling him, Rock, I set those fights up for you because I love you. Those guys were bums. We all know it. Hey, yo, Merc, man. Well, no, Rock. Because you know something, Rock. You're only as good good as I make ya. And this guy Lang will kill you, Rock. He's a battering machine. You gotta, Rock, listen to me. You're not gonna take this fight. Hey, yo, bro. You calling me a coward? I watch Rocky movies, man. I watch them all the time. But it's the same thing. I look at the Chargers as Clubber Lang. Something about that team scares me because of the defense. And then there's also that old pro quarterback that's just needed 1 year. He can't find it. Will this be it, though? Because that team is ruthlessly. Look at how it's stacked. Whew. Hey, there it goes. 702. Hello.
Ronbo, what up, man? It's KO.
Yeah. Hey, what is your name, fam?
KO.
KO. Hey, KO. Come on in, man. What's
up,
up, man? We're sitting back here talking about Jimmy G and I was going to kick somebody's butt in the offense. What's going on, man?
Man, Jimmy G's going to be MVP, man.
I can see it.
49ers is what's going on, man.
Damn right. And he has been put in the MVP conversation already. Woo!
He's the most accurate thrower, bro. Even in Madden, he's like a god, man. He's crazy. I'm telling you, bro.
Hey, let me get you need to turn your speakerphone off because I can hear that echo.
Oh, okay. How about now? How's it sound?
Yeah, yeah, now I can hear me now. Yeah, all right, cool. Hey, go ahead, fam. Jimmy G MVP, KO. Hey, KO.
I like his new little rookie weapons he got too. I like Pettis. I like Richie James. I mean, I think it's going to be a lot of high flying, like fast action going on.
Tell you, that's the thing right there. I was going to ask you, how do you like who's his favorite weapons? Can you watch Richie James, Marquise Goodwin, Trent Taylor on the field all at the same time? Jerick McKinnon and Matt Breda in a dual set. What's the defense going to do? You can't cover them dudes.
I was the first person that was saying that we should get Des Bryant in free agency. So now I still want him now. If we could get him on there, add another big body or something on the as our receivers, I think that'd be perfect.
You know, Dez is going to end up, if he'll take, Dez, now people aren't offering him any money, and he's going to be like the most, what do we call him, the most super free agent in another week or two in the NFL. Dez is still unemployed. He can actually go down to the Senate and yeah, he can actually go down and file for unemployment.
Oh man, that's sad. Now I feel bad for Dez because Dez is like T.O., bro. Like he got moved around. You know what I mean? Everybody said he was like a bad sportsmanship, but like even like T.O., he was just like, I guess he was selfish, but he was a great receiver though. Like couldn't nobody deny that. You know what I mean? He's a great receiver. I guess he's selfish, but I mean, if we want to win some Super Bowls, we need the power. We need everything we can get. We need to load up like the Rams loaded up.
You know what, though? The Rams, they got one receiver. The Rams still look kind of the same on offense, though. I mean, they got Cooks, but Sammy Watkins was... Is he worse than Cooks? I don't know. I don't know what that move was about. That was like one of them sideways lateral moves that means nothing. Maybe Sammy's even better than Cooks. Would that be funny? I gotta see what happens with that.
I think Cooks he's just another like little black. He's basically a fake Marquise Goodwin. That's what he is, right? He's a fake Marquise Goodwin. Right?
Marquise can run routes now, so he can't even keep up with Marquise, man. Marquise has got an arsenal of moves now, man. And Cooks is still just running in a straight line because, boy, anybody can cover him. Richard Sherman probably be laughing at him as he try to cut across him, trying to run a route. But man, what you doing, man? Come on, man. You don't run no routes. Look at this. I got the ball. All right, hey, come on, man. Come on, I'll give you a head start. Come on.
His best wide receiver is Todd Gurley.
I know,
right?
His
running back. So that's his best receiver he got.
That is. And that was what it was last year. He had more yards than anybody on the team. And I think Cooper Kupp was number 2 on that team, and they wouldn't throw to Sammy. So, yeah, you know.
I can't believe they didn't give us our respect, though. They're trying to say that we're not going to be the second in our division or even first in our division. Like, that shit's just it's disrespectful. It's just weird, bro. Like, I see it all on NFL Network all the time. They just disrespectful to the Niners.
I like it. Do it.
You know what I mean? It's crazy.
I hope they keep talking like that because, did you think, and be honest, K.O., did you think we was going to beat Jacksonville?
Yeah. See, I think we're gonna win every game.
No.
I mean, you gotta have that confidence.
Last season.
I ain't gonna front. Jalen Ramsey's one of my favorite corners. So I mean, I thought he was gonna lock it down all our receivers. You know what I mean? That's what I thought.
And that frontline defense. I thought that frontline defense, because our offensive line was having enough trouble as it was, and that's oh my God, it's Saxonville. Damn, can they protect Jimmy? I was scared, man. I ain't lying. I was talking crap, but I was scared. And they talk about bringing hats and shirts to celebrate the division win. And then I think the 49ers heard about
Jimmy
that.
was moving like Tom Brady. Jimmy was out there running out the pocket looking like Tom Brady, looking like Dan Marino, Tom Brady, and all that rolled up in one quarterback.
49ers said, y'all gonna diss us like that? You bringing hats and shirts for what? And the 49ers just got fired up. Oh my God! Look at this! Oh!
Yeah, they tried to say they was resting up for the playoffs. Get out of here with that bull.
Yeah, I know.
They're trying to rest up for no playoffs. Y'all trash as hell. That's the first time y'all even been to the playoffs in like 10 years.
More than that.
They overly excited.
And also, Kale, how embarrassing is it if you're supposed to be going to the playoffs, you're supposed to be dominating the AFC. How you go do? You go lose to the 49ers? We won how many games at that time? Come on, man. They were not faking. They had every intention of winning that game. And
man, we need to sign Colin Kaepernick though back, man. We need to, get him back on the squad. He'd be a good little quarterback. I like Colin.
But he can't play backup. Colin, wherever he goes, that would be a diss on Colin, man. He can't. Wherever he goes, he's got to start. It's like Pete Carroll said, wherever Colin's no backup. That's why Pete says that was his excuse. So Pete says, nah, he can't. I'm not going to bring him in here to back up Russell Wilson. Colin Kaepernick's a starter. So, I don't know where Cap can go to start, but that's where he's going to have to be. He ain't nobody's backup. So I will see. Also, Eric Reed.
To see what Fred Warner's going to do with Reuben Foster. I still believe that he's gonna get dropped of all the charges. We good. Like we got all-star linebacker coming back to us next year.
Next year?
Yeah, we good, man. We good.
wait, whoa, okay. It ain't gonna be next year. You'll be back after about 4 weeks. They go punish you.
Okay. But you know how they did Ezekiel Elliott. They made him sit down half the year. So you never know how Goodell's gonna play. So.
But Zeke's case was he was out there protesting it, trying to win. The girl never said he didn't do it. Yeah, he did it, and I want my money too. Y'all know we getting well. He can't be treating me like that. Shh. In fact, the league looks embarrassed. They got to do something. So And they found out that it wasn't true. I don't know. It's crazy. Hey, KO, we got to go, fam. Let me look for you tomorrow.
I did want to let you know. I did want to let you know real quick. I tried to call like maybe 2 weeks ago, and it did try to charge my phone. But I think that it might have been my carrier.
Yeah.
So, but now it's fine though. I called back now, and we're all good to go.
Yeah,
but it did.
We changed.
I had Metro PCS, so I don't know if that might have been a problem. Or,
anything that's connection with. There's a certain carrier that I think it's T-Mobile. Any affiliate of T-Mobile is charging, but we changed. You know what we did? We went and changed the
T-Mobile.
Yeah. See, what we do is we change the system we use, and it seems to be able to drive that off. So yeah. All right, KO.
And let me hear that Niners real quick before you get on. Let me hear that Niners.
Oh yes, Niners. Hey, yeah. Carol,
yes,
see you tomorrow, fam.
Shout out to the Niner Empire. Love y'all. Peace.
Hey, and there's just when you see Kenny, like looking around. And look, she looks to the left and his right a lot to see if anybody's coming.
What's up, Ronbo?
Kenny's sneaking in on the program. I love when he does this. Kenny! Hey, oh, wait, Kenny, hold on a second. Linwood! Wait, Linwood has another message here. 49ers are the most explosive offense the NFL has ever seen. Speed, speed, speed. And don't forget about super tough players, wide receivers, tight ends. Oh, man, and fullback, running back. Can the defense follow suit? Yes. Yes. And Kenny, I know you can answer that question.
Yeah, I think they can. Have you ever seen Fred Warner blitz?
Oh, the dude's got speed and quickness and a straight line.
Pass rush all in itself. So, I mean,
he's got that good size too, man. Man.
Yeah. I'm not worried, man. My prediction's 13-3. I think we knock the Rams out of playoffs, shut the fools up for good, and whatever happens, we can end up in the Super Bowl, and I wouldn't even be surprised.
And you know what? Even if we are kidding, we can't act like it. You know, if we get to Super Bowl, we should act like we expected that. What are you talking about?
I wouldn't be surprised. We got Jimmy Garoppolo, man. That's all I gotta say.
So, and that's all you need to say. We just need to stay healthy. That's it.
Yeah.
Get anywhere we want to go. Man.
Ronbo, my phone's about to die, so I gotta get off here. I waited too long. So
I'm kidding. Sorry, man. Look for it tomorrow then.
All right.
All right, fam. It's good.
Go Niners. Shout out to the squad.
Yeah. And actually, Kenny's within his legal right. He's having his dinner. He can call. Not kidding. Oh, man. And tell you what. Oh, let me. I love when people refer to the Raider fan base being mostly watching the games from the either the pre-seed or the county. Shut up, Raiders. We don't care. Hey, Rogenstein, who was your number one pass rusher this year? Man, that's me too quick, fam. Let me think about it for a second, though. Number one pass rusher. See, because your number one pass rusher probably ain't going to come off the edge because he's only in, DeLeo's only in for certain plays, right? So he won't get enough snaps. Who gets a... I know you'll get mad when I say this, but you know what the number one pass rusher is going to be? Go ahead and finish it, because you know what I'm going to say. Mrs. Armstead's baby boy. All he's got to do is stay in the game every year. He's one of the guys who lead and pressure the QB. Give me Eric Armstead, number one pass rusher for pressure, and DeForest Buckner about a half a step behind. It's going to be close between them two because Solomon T needs to put in one more year of work before we can get up to full speed. We got, with all them first-round draft picks, man, they're about to hit stride. If Eli Harold shows up off the edge this year, I'm gonna pass out because you know what? You know how, between you and me, how many apologies we're going to have to hand down? How many people here have said Eli Harold's my dude? See? We're probably wrong. I want to be wrong too, Eli. Come on, man. Eli, don't get mad, man. Come on, you go out there and kick some booty. Daniel Delgado, hey, good question. I'm gonna write him a note tonight just because you made me remember. Where the hell is Tito? And you know what worries me about that? Because I hope nothing happened to Tito. Because he never lets this amount of time go by, especially off season. He could be working because he was getting really wrapped up in his work before he had to leave us last time. So Tito, if you're watching these, man, we be wondering where you at, man. Angel Cortez wants to know Richard Sherman is definitely a very smart man. He saw the writing on the wall and said, I ain't going to get Jimmy G. I'd rather be on the side taking over the NFC West and beating the Seahawks. I do enjoy that. Travis Millot, should we sign Brian Cushing for depth at a linebacker? You know what? We got a lot of depth at linebacker. You know, people forgot all about Corey Toomer. And also, you got, oh man, you've already got 3 other guys, and they got some depth they're looking at too. I don't know about the Choa and some of those other guys, but they got a lot of guys playing linebacker they probably want to look at. So I figure they're not going to bring in any extra linebackers. I could be wrong, you know, but we'll see. I forgot about Atachu coming off the edge too. That's why, like I say, the 49ers, and a lot of people think they were lying when they say there's nothing in the draft that we don't already have in-house. Why should we waste a draft pick on Landry? Or the guy, what's the other guy they had, the Saints picked up? I mean, some of the other guys that were down through the draft, they just didn't measure up. I mean, they just weren't better than what was already in camp. So they just said, let's get something else with that pick. So I understand that. Yeah, Fred Warner, Corey Toomer. Now, you got Fred Warner, Corey Toomer, Elijah Lee, Mark Inzi. Is it Zachoa? You got Malcolm Smith. We got Reuben Foster and Brock Coyle. We got a lot of guys at linebacker. So I don't see, they probably won't. Right? Travis, how many sacks will Solomon Teague get? Okay, you know what? He got 3 in his rookie year, and he missed a couple of games, right? This is a guy that was, like Trez says, Solomon Teague was up for a weekly award. He was in the running to win various awards. They nominated a lot, right? So he was just that close from domination. This could be the year. Give Solomon Teague 6 sacks. He'll double his output from last year. That production's got to go up. Because 3 he did just stumbling around. This year, it's 6 minimum, right? Brunel Jacobs, I have that feeling that Ronald Jones will be the Rookie of the Year. Running back, Rookie of the Year. Running back, Ronald Jones. God, his competition is going to be some of the stiffest in the league. Man, I don't know. So you don't think that Saquon Bradley. You know what? I put Saquon. I did like Ronald Jones. Also, the Georgia running backs, Sony Michel. I don't know, Brunel. He's going to have a really tough competition winning. If it's going to be a running back, I can't see it being him. Maybe. I'm just, I just never thought about Ronnie Jones winning that. Angel Cortez, Miami name equals the ingenious nobleman Sir Quixote of La Mancha, or just Don Quixote. Angel, you shall be from this day Don Quixote. Hey, my name, we're going to write this down. I'm a huge Don Quixote fan, man. Hey, where we at here? Oh, Dino.
What's up, Ronbo?
Hey, man, I'm just sitting there enjoying, because, every time I read more stats and more numbers, I get all crazy and sitting there doing the math. You're sitting alone with numbers. I'm looking at Jimmy G's name there. People are talking about, when the 49ers go into the pre-snap motions, man, there's a potential for 5 receivers for Jimmy G to pick from. I got such a rush, feeling like, I was getting ready to pass out, getting so excited. Jimmy G with all them options. I mean, Dino, as quick as he processes, as quick as he releases the ball, that renders the defense completely helpless.
Man. Hey, I never seen nobody come in and just win 5 straight like that. You know what I'm saying? I never seen that.
And then trying to tell people.
And then not only that, but with receivers that's not even household names.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like we got faith in our receivers, don't get me wrong, but they're not household names. We don't have no star receivers like that. He came in and just put 5 straight with a suspect offensive line.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And then it was kind of like what Sherman said. He said he probably wouldn't have came if he didn't have no faith in Garoppolo. But I was thinking about it. I was thinking about it because everybody that play defense, man, they don't want to play for no offense, man. That ain't going, put points on the board. It's like
and have
we
out there all day. Yeah.
Busting your butt.
Yeah.
You're out there busting your butt to get them the ball. Y'all better do something with it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And so like I said, 44 points on the Jag. We ain't the only ones that saw that. You know what I'm saying?
Tell you.
Like Sherman, like, oh man, I'm going over there. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Call 6 points back.
Yeah. And not just that, but what look, remember that look Sherman had on his face when Russell Wilson threw that pass in the Super Bowl instead of handing it off.
Wasn't he mad?
I think that's what started it off. He was like, "Oh man."
He's been arguing with Pete Carroll ever since.
Yeah, arguing with Pete Carroll ever since, man. like that was stupid, man. You got Marshawn Lynch, you on the 1 yard line? You gonna throw the ball?
Really? Yeah, but you remember Marshawn was grabbing himself and carrying on every time he went in the end zone. They just didn't want that. They didn't want that to be the last thing people see from the Seahawks. But you got to give up when it comes to having class. Between having class and winning a football game, which one you gonna pick? They picked having class. Yeah. Damn fools.
Okay. And then that's what I'm saying, man. Like the Patriots, they got 5 Super Bowls, but they really only got 3 because they should have gave that ball to Lynch, man.
Yep.
and then Atlanta should have won that game too.
Yep.
Man. You know what I'm saying? They threw that game away.
Miracles.
And, if that was just 2 miracles, man, like really one was just stupid, man. That you got Marshawn Lynch back there.
That's what I'm saying, man.
But if it wasn't for that, I that's why I think the league cheated for the Patriots, man. Like I can't give Brady over Montana. You know what I'm saying?
I refuse myself.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna do it.
But I was looking at the film, man, and Garcon, man, he looked good, man. He looked like he in good shape. You know what I'm saying?
He is.
I think with all the weapons we got though, because what I'm noticing is, Shanahan, Kyle, man, he like them Swiss Army knives. You know what I'm saying? He like guys that could do it all. Like, Pettis, he could be your receiver, could be your punt returner or your kickoff. Or I think Jared McKinnon, Swiss Army knife. You know what I'm saying? Kyle, Swiss Army knife, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
DJ
Reed. DJ Reed plays on both sides, offense and defense. He's another return man that's got great skills to return, and he's probably going to end up being a punt dude. Wait, which one does a punt? Punt is that that's Pettis, and I think the return man is DJ Reed. We got the 1 and 2 dudes out of college. What are the odds? Did they do that on purpose? Dang. Amazing.
But look, man, like how we was last year, the way we ended the season, I wish we could have just reset, the season. I see how many games we would have won with that team last year. So with this revamped roster and these additions that we got, man, I'm ready to see, with the players coming back healthy, with Garcon and Garnett coming back healthy and all that. You know what I'm saying? I look for like I said, Solomon T to have his breakout year.
Yep.
And then this will give Trent Taylor, man, an opportunity to just focus on that slide. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Stop returning.
He don't got to take nothing back. Just get them third downs for us like you've been doing.
Yeah, one of the best in the league.
Hell yeah, and so I looked at that. I looked at that stat. And Kittle, man. Oh man, it's just so many Selleck, Kittle, Taylor, Pettis, Garcon, Goodwin. Is McKinnon back there, man. Hughes check, Breida. It's just too many people that's gonna get us touchdowns. Like how can you have a 1,000-yard season with guys like that?
I know, right? Too many. Ain't gonna be no 1,000 yards, nobody. But there'll be a lot of 500 yards and up. But a lot of them.
But a lot of touchdowns, high scoring game. As long as the defense gonna do their job, they're gonna be happy to get out there and stop the ball and give us the ball back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey, Dina, let me ask you about Jared McKinnon because I keep getting into arguments on Instagram. See, people don't want to give Jared, man, he couldn't even beat out what's his name out of Minnesota, and he ain't know every down back. I said, man, how many every down backs does Kyle Shanahan have? He didn't even develop. I mean, even when he's in Atlanta.
That's what I'm saying because McKinnon, even if he's not an every down back, you know what I'm saying? McKinnon, he's not going to have to carry every down. You know,
it's not the way the offense is designed anyway. You know, and he ain't gonna be crashing to the line of scrimmage constantly anyway. He's gonna be out there killing people.
All those people I just named, Ronbo, is too many people, too many Swiss Army knives for him to be an every down back. Anyway. He's not gonna have to. He's just gonna have to do what's asked of him. When they tell you to get that first down, get that first down. Mm-hmm. Need you to catch that route. You know, catch that route. You know what I'm saying? Just whatever Kyle asks everybody to do, they just need to do what they got to do.
He'll be the main dude on the stretch too, because he knows how to hit the hole and come off that tail of that tight end. So you know he'll get plenty of work. But this thing about trying to make Kyle Shanahan, you cannot apply tradition to Kyle Shanahan's offense. It's not going to happen. You're not going to be able to. That number one receiver everybody was crying about. Kyle says, "What is a number one receiver? I don't have no number one receiver. Every last one of my receivers are number one." You know, so that's why I like what he's doing.
If you look at it last year, man, Goodwin was like our number one receiver.
I know quietly as it was kept.
Yeah, so he almost, if he wouldn't have got hurt, you know, he would have got a couple more passes and got over 1,000. But like I said, if Garcon would have been healthy, he wouldn't have had no 1,000 yards anyway. You know what I'm saying? If then like I said, yeah, and the thing about it was. When Hoyer was playing, and you can't really count the first like 8-9 games because Hoyer was the quarterback. You know, just imagine if Jimmy was throwing them passes since day one. Ooh. You know what I mean? It'd been a different story. You know, some people are like, I don't even think Garcon would have got hurt if Jimmy G would have been playing. You know?
Oh yeah.
The outcome probably would have been different that game. You know?
Hey, but Garcon got hurt with a cheap shot on the sidelines, so. Those kind of things, I don't know. But, remember, Garcon and Deshaun Watson were both 1,000-yard gainers that last year before they split up and Watson went to, Jackson went to Tampa Bay, and, of course, Garcon came to us. When you get two guys with that kind of capability, now that Marquise Goodwin's been brought up to speed, you may see them do 2,000 yards each, possibly.
Yeah. If you putting up high numbers too, if you getting 30 plus points a game, they probably, like you said, have 1,000 yards.
Because if you got two guys like that, now the defense you pretty much breached anything they're gonna do. You can't stop them both. So what you gonna do? See, I like the possibility.
And see, the thing about Garcon and Goodwin, they both gonna have the left and right side of the field, sold up. So. Taylor and Kittle and Selleck, man, they're going to be eating that middle up. Pettis, they're going to be eating all that up, man.
Oh, man.
There's no need for a number one receiver, and there's no need for McKinnon to be an every down back, man.
Because you got
to let that offensive line do their thing and let them hit their routes and let Jimmy G hit them in stride, man.
There you go. Dino, let me see them all, Dino.
All right, Ronbo.
All right, man. Good night. It's Dino down in SoCal representing. And the Linwood. Linwood, man, down Linwood. Setting the tone off will get it done. Let's go defense. You do your part, Ruben. Cornerbacks Warner, Sherman. Super Bowl is ours to take. Agree with that. Linwood, also, the scheme and players are in place. Linebackers go! Corners and safeties will pave the road for the defensive line. Booyah! Sack center! Niners! This is the last time I got overly excited during the whole week after the draft. Got to be careful. I just got it out of the shop a little while ago. Ooh, it's got area code is 219, Gary, Indiana, the home of the late Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, what is your name, fam?
Jamil Fagan.
What? Say it again.
Jamil.
What's up, fam? Come on in here, man. And let's talk some more boo-boo about our quarterback. Just go kick some booty. Yeah.
Yes, he is.
He definitely gonna kick him tail. So what are we talking about tonight?
Oh, that's what we was all over Jimmy G because I was looking at him. Fantasy football people have him being the quarterback probably to pick, talking 5,000 yards potential due to the fact that they looked at his numbers from last year, that small sample of 5 games, and did the math on it. Jimmy G has the potential to run 5,000 yards on the NFL. And also, what is it, 30-something touchdowns, only 10 INTs. I mean, this dude under Shanahan's, after he learns the offense, he'll be a lot better than he was. It's crazy, man. Jimmy G may be the guy they talk about on fantasy football every week. Get ready for that, fam. Going to be some crazy stuff this year.
Yes, it is. It's definitely possible. And I think with him having time to learn in the offense, I mean, just him. I think with him, when we played the Jaguars, and then with him, what he did, I said, "Oh my goodness!" And then him having time to learn the playbook.
No.
And him learning the offense, spending time with the wide receiver.
None.
I said, "Oh my!" I said, "Look out, guys! Look out!"
And look how far away from home he was. I wonder if Jimmy G felt at home at that time. I mean, have you ever been to a new place? Do you feel real comfortable right from jump? I mean, Jimmy comes into this town, man. I'm from the East Coast, Jimmy G, man. What do y'all do around there, man, during the afternoons and everything? I mean, I'm laughing because I'm looking at Jimmy G out there when he came in against the Hawks for CJ. He's standing in the corner. Hey, Jimmy, let's go, man. What? But Jimmy don't do what? Yeah, let's go. He went out there and orchestrated that touchdown within what? 1 minute. And you know how quiet it got at Levi Stadium after that? You know, we cheered, but everybody's like, what just happened there? He just scored with a wide receiver, which we haven't seen in over a decade. And he did it within 1 minute against this team? No, he didn't. That's all you can think, you know? Woo, man! I still can't get over that.
What he's gonna do with with the healthy receiver core coming back with Gaston, and then you have Marquise Goodwin.
Yep. Receivers. Okay, you got Goodwin, you got Garcon, you got Taylor, and then Goodwin and Garcon, I imagine, on the first and second string. I mean, the first two to look at. And you got Taylor, you got also Pettis, Aldrick Robinson. I'm not sure if he's going to be there or not. Stephen Dunbar is trying to make the team, but your main guys, and you got Kendrick Bourne in that mix as well.
Right.
You know, it's Kyle. I don't know. Jimmy, I tell you, man, he's got some weapons. We're going to be letting some people get some good players. He cannot keep all those guys. So who stays? And my last two guys, if you had to pick out the wide receivers now, I can't lose Pettis and Bourne. You guys can keep anybody else you want, but I'm not losing no Pettis and Bourne. Those are my two favorite guys as well. So if I count, how many? Are we keeping 6? Are we keeping 5? How many are you keeping? So, you know, because Garcon and Goodwin made the team, period. I think Trent Taylor's in that group, too. So that's 3. And then I said Bourne and Pettis. Pettis, obviously, because he's a second-round pick. So is there a 6th man? Who's he going to be? It's scary.
How about Richie James?
Oh! There it is. There it is. Richie James makes a statement because Kyle likes that kind of player. His attitude, his determination, his willingness to get it done. I mean, even in practice, Jamel, they knocked the helmet off his head. He kept playing.
Right.
I said, see there? You don't find football players with that kind of mentality every day. Richie James made this team. I got a feeling, too. There you go. That's 6 right there.
Mm-hmm. How about defense? Thanks. I just had a brain fart. DJ Reed.
DJ Reed? DJ Reed made the team already. Tell you that right now.
Okay, good.
Yeah, DJ Reed plays both. Dude, this dude can run back kickbacks. He was one of the best in the college ranks last year. He's also very good probably in the slot, and they say he plays the corner quite well. I want to see DJ Reed because I know Kyle's give him a chance to play on the edges during preseason. Watch him show out. DJ Reed talks a lot of smack. That's what I like him too. He came in telling him, I'm a lockdown cornerback. You don't matter where you put me. I'm going to lock him down inside. I'm going to lock him down on the outside. You need somebody to return the ball, coach. Call me. You know, this dude, man, I'm liking me some DJ Reed, man.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
We got some personalities coming on this team that are really, I mean, last year they were really talented, but we got some personalities this year. You look at the defensive line with also Tavarius Moore. He's already been touted. They're going to switch him now back to maybe corner, but he's already been looked upon as being a potential all-pro. Oh, man, we got some players this year. God.
Yes, we do.
Can't wait. Just got a few weeks to go.
Me neither. How many?
You got to go. I mean, it helps you think. I mean. Jamal, what were you thinking, man?
When the OTA tomorrow?
Yeah. Tomorrow's the first day.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Hey, Jamel, we're going to go. I'm going to tell you what, man. Come on back tomorrow because, like, the reports are going to be out, man. We can find out what happened in OTAs. Just stay away from Grant Cohn. He ain't going to have nothing nice to say. I just know it. But anyway. All right, fam. See you tomorrow, huh?
All right. Thanks for calling me, man.
Hey, Jamel. Appreciate you calling in, man. Look for you tomorrow.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, before I go, can I get a war card before I go?
Yeah. Niners!
Yeah. All right, sir. See you tomorrow.
Have a good night. Shoot 559, man. How you gonna do, man? I had to go repeat that. Yeah, it's right. Shoe's right. Garcon is not getting cut. Yeah, you heard Kyle Shanahan. He couldn't wait to get Garcon back. Why? Because he's got Jimmy G, and he knows what damages Garcon's going to be able to do with Jimmy G. You figure if Garcon got 500 yards between dealing with Brian Hoyer and CJ, and I ain't picking on CJ, by the way. CJ's still a rookie, and he has a right to look like he does right now. I got a feeling, though, look out for CJ in preseason. We may be proud of CJ. He may have learned a lot between last year and now. But anyway, you look at Garcon, how he was dealing with that, and he still had 500 yards. Oh, what's he going to do with Jimmy G? Oh! You know how Jimmy G going to be throwing him open? Just bam. And you know how Garcon have to get the ball. It's about, you go tackle me. Man, where I come from, you are not scaring me. See, this is why people have to realize Garcon came from a place where you need to be a badass to survive. This is why when I laughed at him kicking Talib's ass last year during preseason, Talib forgot, you don't bring no attitude and show Garcon because he don't wear no chains around his neck. And if he did, Garcon would dare him to do so. This is what I like about Garcon. He had it with Richard Sherman years ago. He actually jerked Richard's head back by his hair. I said, Garcon, he talks, he's a nice guy and everything. Garcon will kick your ass. Flat Pride, Yoko Ronbo. Oh man, where is it, Mr. Fudge Ronbo? Fuge Ronbo. I got to look. Is that a character? Jerry, the Ronbo Lawler. I like that. The Ronbo Whackers. What was the name of them dudes that came out there with that? The Bushwhackers. That was them. God, them dudes used to kill me. Oh, man. It's right. West Coast 5725. Oh, what is that cornerback's name? Yes, he's a safety or corner. We did pick up a 6'4" corner. I looked at that 40 time, and I couldn't get over it. Terrell Williams, that's him. As I said, we went from just an empty secondary to one that's just got all kind of potential. I cannot wait. That's right, Daniel Serrano. But Dikembe knows, man. But you know, Mutombo used to be out there every time somebody tried to stuff on him. I looked at that. Dikembe, man, keep your finger up there, man. I'm going to tell you what, here I come. That's why, how many people stuffed on, Kobe Bryant is the most famous for jamming on Mutombo. I think Shaq did him a couple of times. But I laughed because Kobe is only, 6'8", 6'7", 6'8". He went up on Mutombo and came down with a kind of a flush that, the lights like flickered off and on. And then Kobe's backing up, going back on defense. It took me 15 minutes to get over that. Hey, go on! And we touched on the alternative jersey yet. If so, why does this? Hey, alternative jerseys, we'll find out Wednesday. Everybody, you know what? Why Tittle? I put some options up, but what I forgot to do, everybody's favorite, the Jerry Rice and Steve Young, weren't they ones wearing white pants with the number with the outline on them? I think that was 94, 95, somewhere in there between that when that uniform was out, right? So that one, as I noticed, got the most votes. So yeah, and the all white is being discussed a lot by a lot of people, and that's Gohard's favorite, actually. Travis Milazzo, how many games do you think will win by 14? I like that question. How many games win by 14 points? That means we beat a team up. And about the Travis likes 5 games, we win by 14 or more. I wouldn't go any more than that, actually. Yeah, I'd say about 5 games. Real possibility. I need to see what the defense looks like for week 1, and I may increase that number. You see, because the offense is already high-wired. So the defense, if they decide, everybody talks about the offense. They talk about us like we ain't part of this team. Like we ain't making no difference. Well, we're here to show you. That's about to change. Shoot 559, our secondary should be called the Mutombos. Hey, Shoot 559, man, you were on a roll today. I mean, oh, I like that a lot. The Mutombos. And then when people ask, no. I like that a lot. Oh. And Jason My King 777, still quiet about Ronbo shirts. Then we need some Ronbo shirts. Guys, I'm going to wear the Ronbo shirts, man. Guys, I'm loud and out of control, but I'm a little bit shy. If I see somebody walking around with a shirt on me on it, I can see me now if I saw you walking down the street, I'd hide in the corner until they pass by. I really am shy about that kind of thing. But just the name on there and the logo, I can deal with that because I could be, if somebody, hey, you that Ronbo dude? No, man, I don't know. Who's Ronbo? You a 49er fan? Yeah. You don't know who Ronbo is? Never heard of him. See, that'd be awesome. I could play that part. Who's Ronbo? I don't know Ronbo. See, what does he do? Does he play running back or what? Go ahead. Anybody else? Tell him he plays corner. loves playing corner. Don't want to return, though. There's something about when you catch the ball, and you can see the dudes in the distance. I used to like to play on return to take the dude down. But when you can see in the distance, dudes coming at you at 100 miles an hour, and they mean you bodily harm. I tell you the truth, though. I did run back one return in high school. And you know why? The coach laughed, too. He knew why. I was scared to death. I'm serious, man. The dudes was coming down, and they had blood in their eye. And I put on moves that even I never knew about. How was your basketball team? Jordan Kelly. Can I not say? Because I get a lot of flack for my affiliation with the NBA. I don't really carry an NBA affiliation right now. You know what? I do hope the Warriors win, though. You already heard me say. I know what you're trying to figure out. You already guessed, right? Because I appreciated what what Kobe did to Mutombo. All right. I may as well admit it. How West Coast knows. Yeah, I'm a Laker fan. I did love me some Kobe and Shaq. Man. Derek Fisher. I even appreciate Lamar Odom. People used to give me a hard time for that, man, but I used to love the Lakers, boy. Yeah, goes all the way back, man. Jabbar, Magic, Worthy, prime time. I was trying to say showtime. Okay. Hey. Shh. Don't tell people, man. What's up in the Bay Area, man? People say, man, what kind of Bay Area dude likes the Lakers? I know, man, but you got to understand, this goes all the way back when I was a little kid, okay? I can't stop it. All right. T-shirts go on sale. Ronbo t-shirts go on sale before season starts. All right. Anyway. Hey, let me see Rhodes Matheson. Wait, let's see about Matheson. Rhodes Matheson. Because you know what? I am curious if Dunbar makes this team, will he be an experiment because he's a big guy? But, Dunbar, we'll see him in preseason. He's got to win on the catch, though. I think that's going to be the criterion for him. And it's okay that he's big, but if you're out there being big and you're still getting beat, not beat, but at least you're getting on the contested catches, if you're not winning most of the time, your big doesn't mean anything. Can you gain separation? Can you get free? Can Jimmy see that you're open and throw that ball? Because when you look at last year, what Lewis Murphy did, in that game against the Hawks. See, that's something. Lewis Murphy was Lewis Murphy about 6'3", something like that? Murphy was zooming across. That's why it was so... Jimmy G and Murphy. Jimmy's and him and Murphy going down, they was both running laterally, right? And Murph was still trying to get open. Okay, the Hawks got wind of it. Jimmy G just fires the ball exactly where it had to be, perfectly timed between the defense and Murph. Murph makes that catch, goes down, touchdown 49ers. I thought Murph was good at that time, and then later on Murph proved that he was okay. Travis Millot, you should start selling hats, shirts, Ronbo, Gary, even keychains he'll buy. Thanks, fam. You guys are a lot of entrepreneurs. Hey, Shoe 559's on the phone. Hey, Shoe, come on in, man.
Hey, what's going on, Ronbo?
Ooh, and Daniel, wait, Daniel. Robert Ory, another one of my favorite guys. Shoe. Man, you, Shoe.
What's up,
Shoe,
man?
Your remarks are killing me today, man. You got me laughing my ass off.
Right on, Ronbo. Right on. What's good, man?
Hey, man, you know what? I'm thinking the offense, man. As I read all I read and thought about, you know how we all get a little concerned. You talk a lot, but you don't. You hope that you're right about Jimmy G. You hope you're right about the offense and this and that. You know what?
Man,
there's
our
no doubt in my
offense is going to be off
mind.
the chain this year, man.
Agree. It's wow. When you think all things considered, there's no reason for the 49ers to be anything but impossible to stop.
Man, they all got all kinds of interchangeable pieces. The running backs are fast as hell.
Oh.
Other thing, it's just like every other team. We just got to stay healthy, and I think this year our the dominoes are going to fall our way. They're going to be shaped up right.
Mm-hmm. I mean, really?
I don't know what it is in the chat. Everybody's talking about Garcon might be off the team. They're crazy.
Garcon's. You're right.
Garcon got a solid spot. As much as they're paying him, he's not expendable. He's a leader in the locker room. He's going to show these young cats how to get down this year, man.
Plus, he's got talent. Did he look like he was going slower last year? I don't think so.
Oh, hell no. All he's ever did, I kind of see him in the same light as Anquan Bola. He's just one of them hard workers that's going to grind out and get them 5-10 yards that you need,
That's it, And look at the quarterback he's got now compared to what he had last year. Garcon is liable to be just completely out of control. So, I do look for him to really light things up.
Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait for the season, man. We're gonna a lot of high hopes. I ain't came into a season feeling this good in a while. That's some good stuff right there. I just really can't wait. To tell you the truth, it's gonna be a lot of good fights, a lot of good battles, man. But I think the second year in the system, everybody's gonna pull together and just we got a whole squad of savage beasts, Ronbo. Let's just be real.
Man. Tell you, man. People don't get enough respect. We'll see, though. Because like Dino said, these are not household names. Garcon is. Everybody knows him around the league as being a badass. But they didn't know Marquise Goodwin. They didn't know Trent Taylor.
Yeah.
They definitely didn't know Kendrick Bourne. These guys haven't made a name for themselves yet, but it don't mean they ain't going to. So,
man, I know it's already, our season hasn't even started yet, but I'm kind of already looking for next year's draft. Like, I'm already looking forward to that because I think we're going to bring in just some pieces that we ain't even thought of yet, man. I feel like we're going to pull in some big ass tight end that's going to change the world for us or something.
I think these guys, it takes a while to get good in Kyle's system. The 49ers, it's going to really be BPA next year. I think they got enough guys now that they're going to try to water these seeds and let them grow. So next year, if like you said, it's just this crazy tight end available at whatever round or whatever point in the draft they pick, they'll go for it.
It's going to be like luxury picks, I guess you could say, man. We ain't had that in a good minute.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up with that Raider fan in the damn chat room, man? Like, talking all this trash. Get that bum out of here, man. He need you a chat mod to boot these suckers.
Shoot, I tell you, man, the thing is, they're going to show up everywhere we go. You know why I keep them right where I can see them? So I want to see if I can find them during the season. See, this is why I don't say nothing to people. I let them run around.
As the weeks pass on, right?
Let them keep running in here. And like guys like Rudy and everything, I need to find out where they hang out so we can look at, hey, Rudy, man, you ain't been around in a while, man. We miss you, man. The Rams are like, 2-7? What's up? Hey, Rudy, we're 8-1.
Hey, during the season, what's up? You guys should we should get something together where we all meet up in the parking lot and pregame and party before the game, man. Because I'm out here in Fresno. I try to make as many games as possible.
How many games do you make every year? Tell you what, we you announce when you're going to be out there and when they come to the game, and we'll make sure you don't be out there by yourself.
Oh no, I'm usually out there in D1 partying my ass off out there, man.
Hey, you
might see me at the drunk tank.
Hey, you go to Empire Row?
No, I just usually be on the blue lot, and then party my ass off right there.
Yeah, you got to get to Empire Row, man. Be entertainment and food and everything else too. So that's where everybody I know likes to hang out too. So
yeah.
You'll love
it. But man, that's probably the thing, thanks for what you do. I love the show, man. Like I said, I work during the week, so I can't call in during the week because I'm, supposed to be working, but I'm hearing your show,
You would kid
it. Like I seen that other that Montana shirt you had on the other day, man. That shit was fire. You gotta let me know where you get that at, man.
Hey, I got that shirt.
Fat-ass shirt with that.
Yeah, I think that shirt's 2 years old, and guy sent it to me, and he was making those shirts. I can't find him now. I'm still trying. I'm still looking though.
One of my boys down here in Fresno make me a copy of that shirt because that shit was dope.
Thanks, fam. All right.
Yeah.
Tell you what I'm doing.
I'm gonna get on. Let you have a good night and stuff like that.
You
Diner
too,
Empire, all my people in the chat. Ronbo, thanks for what you do. Take it easy, partner.
All right. See you tomorrow if you get a chance. All right. Oh, you got to work tomorrow. We'll see you next weekend.
Yeah.
All right, Shu.
Yeah. Yamin.
Yamin. I'll see you next week.
I-M-N motherfucking G. Later, y'all.
All right, man. Oh. Hello, I got a report to it. Rudy was on the phone. We ignored him earlier. You know what? There it goes, 707. When Rudy's on the phone and we're having a good time, we ain't going to talk to nobody named Rudy. Rudy, you stay your Ram hat wearing self home, boy. You better hear about the Rams? Ain't nothing. Linwood says, last shout out to the fam. Team's gearing for Jimmy G, and they should be. Not much they can do. Holla. Now let our defense sink and come together. Linwood! Dollars. Linwood, have a good night. Linwood's leaving out. All right, fam. Oh, man. Wait. Was that 219? Where am I going? Oh, 707. 707. Hello.
Ronbo?
Yeah. Who is this?
This is Casey from Bay Area.
Wait. Say your name again?
Casey.
How do you spell your name?
KC.
Oh, is it KC? Am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's up, KC? Yeah.
How you doing?
Oh, man, KC, man. I'm sitting there, man. I can't wait till OTAs tomorrow, man, because you know we're going to get them reports about things in camp, because I love when they start saying, Pierre Garçon made a catch today that we wish we had footage on, because that was definitely a highlight reel catch. And I like that year before last, and Eric Armstead was all over the defense today, which made us concerned about the offense. No, these are the kind of reports that you feel good about and then you feel bad about. Because if Eric Armstead's having his way, you don't want that. But I don't want our defense to look so sorry that they can't stop nobody. And I want the offense to look good. You know, it's crazy this time of year. So, you know. Man.
Yeah.
Starting tomorrow.
Can't wait for the season. It's
going
to be awesome to have Reuben Foster back.
Oh.
All those charges going to be dropped, you know?
Yep. Well, we've got to wait till Wednesday. Clear that up.
Oh, man.
The gun thing
but
is the
our
only thing I'm
defense
concerned
going to be legit?
Do who? Oh, yeah. Season's going to be legit?
It's going to be legit now. Heck yeah.
What do you think will start the season?
Probably they're going to be number 3 in offense this year.
Yeah. That's a good one. Hey, who's your number 1 and 2? Who's the best offense in the NFL?
Oh, man. I'd have to say probably New England.
Are they still?
You know, Tom Brady just makes everyone else
Yeah, I know,
good.
right?
I hate saying that because I'm a huge Niner fan. I've loved them all my life. I bleed red and gold, you know. So.
I hear you.
And then maybe the Packers.
Packers? Did the Packers pick up any good offensive weapons?
Aaron Rodgers, he's got that talent when he's healthy.
Yeah.
When he's healthy.
That's true.
He just
I know.
makes everyone
Lately,
else
that's
look
been a problem.
good.
He's turning into Tony Romo right before our very eyes. But you're right.
I know. It's sad, you know? And
Tom Brady, who never gets hurt. The Patriots most likely, it's just the way their offense is set up. So you're probably right. They're probably going to be number 1 again. Yeah. And see, the Rams think they're going to be number 1 offensively.
God,
they
no.
ranked in didn't they rank in the top 5 last year?
They did, but they're going to have a down year. Like you said, I watch your show all the time. With Sue and all them, they're not going to be on the same page.
And not only that, that kind of, it's not like we don't have any kind of an offensive line anymore. This is why I'm not really worried about them like they're the only people on the field. It's like they talk as if it's only going to be Aaron Donald and Ndamukong Suh standing there, and all Jimmy's going to have is the guy who hikes him the ball, and he's going to be out there naked. I said, you know what? For everybody to assume that our offensive line can't do a damn thing with the Rams defense, you have a surprise coming. In fact, do you know that Weston Richburg has a very nice history against the Gobbick and Sue? Sue does not have field days with Richburg on the field. I am looking forward to this, and I want to also see both our guys. I know Aaron Donald's a handful, but I want to see what happens if a tight end along with either Cooper or even Joshua Garnett smack into Aaron Donald as he's coming racing through there like that if they can't contain him to some degree, you know? Because remember that year we beat the Rams? Where was Nagamic and Sue that year? We opened the season beating their ass, and Sue was on the sideline slamming his helmet on the ground because he was all pissed off. He ain't impossible to stop.
Oh no! He's old. He's not what he used to be anymore.
Yeah.
He's an overpaid vet. He's not worth it. But now Aaron Donald on the hand, he's pretty legit.
Yeah,
he's going to be pretty legit. But we're going to be number one in our division, and there ain't no one to be better.
I agree.
We're going to win this division, and we're definitely going to go in the playoffs. I see that for sure.
I can see that too. It's got no especially after the first couple of games, because the 49ers got the confidence from last year. They actually know now that they can win. And that's half the obstacle right there. Got to believe in yourself. They do.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Jimmy, he's going to become the next greatest quarterback. I think so. For sure.
Yeah.
Oh, heck yeah.
He may be already.
I think he already is.
You know?
Look what he did when he had nothing.
I know, right?
He made something out of nothing.
No. Nobody can get over that. No playbook.
No, it's amazing.
Offensive line was suspect. They did okay, but they weren't great. Didn't have any chemistry with the receivers other than the fact that, how you guys doing? Let's go. You know, man.
I just can't wait for the season. I'm so happy and so excited. I already got his jersey, and I'm going to go to the Raider-Niner game, so I'm super stoked.
Nice. You'll love that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, heck yeah. You going to go? Are you going to go to any games this year?
I'm not sure, and if I do, I'm not sure which one. But I'll let you know way in advance. So, yeah.
Oh, cool.
Raider game.
Well, it's awesome talking to you, Rambo, for the first time. It's been a pleasure. And for the Niner Empire from the 707 in Santa Rosa, let's go Niners.
Hey, KC. Appreciate you, fam. Talk to you later, huh?
All right, sounds good.
Yeah. There's KC. Santa Rosa, where the best plums in California are growing. I think they're getting ready to harvest them right now, too, actually. Yeah. Or do they come out a little later? Actually, they come in closer to September. All right. Santa Rosa plum. Len Wood still hanging out with us. He said, lost your mind, number 1, 49ers, Jimmy G, Kyle, our weapons. Oh, man. Anthony Baker, is Warner and Foster the next up to be great linebacker combination for the 49ers? You know they are. You know, we don't play a 3-4 anymore, though, so you can't really. Well, you know what? 4-3 is technically, you're still mostly two linebackers. Because that Sam dude is doing a lot of things. He's coming off the edge. He's going back in coverage. He's setting the edge for the run. But he's not as active normally as the Will and the Mike. See, there's another thing, too. I do want to see Malcolm Smith render teams to being one-dimensional. If you can't pass, you don't want Malcolm Smith on the field. If you can't pass, you definitely don't want Reuben Foster on the field either. It's just evil. So, this is why I can't wait to see Todd Gurley. Bam! Todd? Todd, can you hear me? Todd, how many fingers do you see? How many? Okay. Guys, get it. Yeah, get the wagon out here. I I can see Gurley now coming out of the corner. You know that play like they like to run? They swing Gurley out to the left or the right. Golf hits him almost in stride as he comes out of that corner. As he gets there, we got two laser beam type dudes to zoom in on that play, both Ruben and Fred. And Malcolm Smith, if he tries to run, he's going to read that too. But Malcolm Smith on your rollout plays is where you want him. Smith could be in that backfield running back with guys like Golf. This is why I'm saying I can't wait to see the defensive strategy against the Rams. As we already know what they're going to do. They don't have a lot of options. The 49ers have like 5, 6, 7 options on every play. On every play. The Rams have Gurley, and then they have Gurley, and maybe they might try to throw the cup. And often, every now and then, they're going to try to see if they can go deep and try to find the new kid Cook. And between that's it for the Rams. And the Falcons knew it. And they came right in and quieted in the first round. All right, guys. All we got to do is concern ourselves with Todd Gurley. The rest will take care of itself. So let's go out and have a good game. Remember, Gurley. I'm giving everybody a photo tonight of Todd Gurley. I want you to pin that on your wall in your bathroom and in your closet, in your bedroom, and just think Gurley, okay? All right, guys, and by the time you get here to play tomorrow, you're going to hate Todd Gurley so badly you're going to want to kill him, okay? Hey, Elazar Garza. Yeah, oh, yes, you know you can, mate. Niners! You see how I wrote it? Wait. Cardi Cones, y'all are funny. Wait till Dunbar shows up out in training camp. You will be all raving about him like Brady. Cardi, I hope you're right, man. When I've seen him on film, I like him. I just hope he doesn't get killed with the defensive guys we got this year. We got some bad dudes. So it's not gonna be like Dunbar against the pass secondary. I mean, I can see Tavares Moore, McFadden. Some of these guys we got now, and can he deal, especially at this point, can he deal with Witherspoon? Witherspoon's got the same height as he does. He's got a hard challenge to make. You got to come out there and run routes on them dudes. You can't muscle them. So I ain't laughing at Dunbar. I hope he makes it. But that boy's gonna get challenged in camp. But if he makes it, good. That means he is badass. Okay, that's it. Nobody's flat pride, man. Oh no, you can't look at my nipples. Can you see them now? Oh God! I don't get that excited. YMSA, I love what Lynch said. I believe our slowest running back runs a 4.41. I know. We got some speed in that backfield, man. Oh, my God, those guys can move it. And Sue says, I think New Orleans, New England. Oh, hey, offensively, that's right. The Saints, right? And then New England, right? The Steelers, us. So, yeah, New Orleans is number 1, New England number 2, Pitt number 3, 49ers number 4, Green Bay should be number 5. That's going to be your top offensive line. Your top offenses in the 2018. I like that too, man. Yeah, you're right. Cardi says, you already know we got the best offense. Don't be afraid to say it out loud. We got the best offense, as we will in the NFL. No doubt about it. You see, when you have the options the 49ers have, and you got Kyle. Did you see Kyle, man? You see the photos, man. Did you see Kyle last week, man? Kyle's out there posing with 50. I'm talking hip-hop 50. You know the photos, man? And did you see Kyle posing? I'm saying, man, Kyle is like, NWA, and somebody came in. Yeah, right. Niners with attitude, Ronbo. Okay. Hey, no, Kyle, man. I believe I need to find. I'm gonna look. See if we can find his family tree. I believe there may be some African American heritage in that boy. He acts. You remember when Russell Wilson was being accused of not being black enough? Kyle Shanahan's more black than Russell Wilson. I hate to laugh at my own material, but I would love to ask. Oh, if I could just talk to Richard Sherman. Rich, I remember years ago there was a little problem in the locker room with you and Russell. Was that you who told Russell Wilson he wasn't black enough? Russ made a big deal out of that for a long time. Oh, God. Can you imagine? And you think the comedy in the Hawks locker room is the Hawks in the locker room now, period. Dennis Serrano says, can you make a singing tutorial video? You know what? For instructions, you don't think I might do that. For the instructions for the app, I may do that next season. Yeah, don't make me act silly. I'm already silly enough. All right. We go out to the Duke. Steph!
Yo!
Yeah, Steph. Man, I'm getting high tonight on the fact that the 49ers offense, if there are any fears, we should really stop. The 49er offense is going to be ridiculous this year. It really is. When they talked about 5 receiver sets swinging off the shotgun or anything else the 49ers do because of the pre-snap movements and all those things that confuse the defense, it's going to get wild out there watching that 49er offense work with all the speed they got. Oh, God, that's going to be amazing.
It's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. I think we'll go number 1, Ronbo. I really do.
In the offense? It could be.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, I'm worried for Jimmy G. I mean, who is he going to throw to? Like, he's going to be, like, sitting there like, oh, my gosh, who do I go to? Everybody's open. He's going to be, you know what I'm saying?
What?
Everybody's going to be open.
In the huddle, they're going to pull straws because Jimmy said, you know what, guys? Every snap, I see 4 guys open, guys. But you know what? I don't want to give anybody any kind of a complex, guys. I got 5 straws here in my hand. Everybody pull a straw real quick. All right. That's it. Okay, it's going to be Trent. It's you this time, buddy. All right, let's go. It's going to be that easy, Steph. It's going to get stupid out there.
Everybody's a weapon. I mean, Ronbo, he came in, and we had George Kittle, Bourne, and we didn't have all these other guys, all this depth with Pettis and Richie James and all that. Right. So it's going to be, it's going to be crazy. And think about it. George Kittle came in. He's going to be a top 10 tight end next year. Believe that.
Yeah, well, you saw what he did last season, right? How many games did he go? A catch in every game? He had a string going.
Yeah.
I think it goes. I think he ended that string. I think it goes into next season, actually.
Yeah, you know, it's going to be crazy.
Yeah. And the funny thing about George is he couldn't catch the ball at the beginning of the season. Then he goes in this long stretch where he doesn't miss.
We came into this season like, who's Kittle? Who's George Kittle? And then all of a sudden, this dude's out here balling.
Hey, did you see any pictures of him? George is in shape this year too. There's no fat on that dude, man. He is cut too. George is serious off-season training.
Was he the one with 50 Cent too?
He was there.
Right, him and Jimmy.
He was there.
Yeah, he was there.
Yeah. George, cool. Jimmy G was getting caught outside with girls. Dang it. You know, TMZ, man, we got to do something with them, man. They can't be following Jimmy G around. God, boy, you know it. Here comes the scandal. Man, we'll see. Wait, go ahead.
I'm really on the defensive side. I'm excited about Solomon Thomas. I really am. I think we haven't seen half of what I think he could. He's getting a little bit. He's getting a little bit of fire under him. You know what I'm saying? But I think he's gonna bounce back. And I don't even know how he's gonna bounce back because he did all right. He did pretty good. I think people are kind of overdoing it. You know, like if you don't get those flashy plays, people don't really talk about you. I mean, he had 3 sacks, but he did do a lot of other stuff. Like,
I know, right?
He's a beast
rookie.
That's
and he couldn't get any love. 3 sacks. He was out a couple of games. And you know how many times he was nominated for one of those weekly awards? I think it was about 3 or 4 times. But people still, man, Solomon Thomas is potential bust. Why do we use the word bust so easily around here, guys? I don't know why everybody's got to be a bust.
On PBR, I think he was rated higher than Garrett, and everybody's buzzing about Garrett still.
Yeah.
So Solomon did his job, and he still has a lot to learn.
Yeah. So, and he came in late for the season. Yeah, he missed out on some things.
Yeah, he's from Stanford. Oh, it's going to be a good season, Ronbo.
Oh, and speaking of that quarter system, though, did you notice we got a real live golden royalty boy now, man, because Pettis gets flown back and forth to Washington to, I guess he studies, he brings his stuff with him. He studies, get ready for exams and everything this time of year like you do. I said, can you imagine people watching Pettis? Hey, who's that guy that just drove you up here? Oh, that's my driver. Your driver? But how come that car had a 49 logo on it? Oh, yeah. I got drafted by the 49ers. What? Well, how come you're not there? Well, because they're driving me back and forth. I got to finish my test. Get out! Yeah. Can you imagine you're a buddy Pettis, but you don't know about what he's doing? And you hear the 49ers are bringing him back and forth to class. That'd be so cool. Oh, man.
Speaking of tests, Ronbo, I gotta go. I got my finals tomorrow, but I gotta get on here and talk to Niners.
All right, bro. Yeah, it's a nice break for you.
All right, Ronbo.
Good luck with that test. Talk to you later.
All right, bro.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You too. Thank you. It's Steph out in New Mexico. Beautiful country. And he's sitting steady for exam. Stop to say hi. Travis, I thought I saw this. Who was that? No, Jesus, my king. Somebody's looking at McVay's girlfriend. Who was that? Was that West Coast Foxes? Yeah, if Jim G steals Sean McVay's girl, that would be a legend. I hadn't even thought about that. You talk about making NFL Network news. And an unrelated report, if it wasn't bad enough that the Rams and the 49ers have a rivalry going on, it's not been confirmed yet, but it says here, it seems Jimmy G is dating Sean McVay's, we don't know if it's his ex-girlfriend or what, this report from TMZ. That game's going to be a little more heated this weekend than we thought. That's what come on. If you're Sean McVay, you got a lady, right? And she's standing there. Which head coach do you like the best? I mean, which you gonna go? You like McVay or you like Jimmy G? I know it's. Oh, but Sean, he's a quarterback. You can understand. And gosh, he's gorgeous. I can't help myself. Sean, forgive me, please. Okay, I'll write you later. Text, I mean. Okay. You'll be okay. What was that? Linwood's still out, Linwood. Oh. Defense top 10 into the year. Man, let me tell you right now, Linwood, if our defense is top 10, it is over. I will not hesitate. If we get into like week 11 or 12 and our defense is still riding at that high of a ranking, yeah, the 49ers are definitely in the NFC Championship game. And also, Clarence Molina, he says, give me that a shout out. NC in the house. Niners! Hey. Oh, man. Fam, I tell you, man, Jimmy, I stole your girl, G. You like that? That would be a storyline, wouldn't it? Oh, God. No, Eric Sanchez, New Mexico is a state. No. I mean, when I say nice country, I mean, have you ever drove through the New Mexico area? New Mexico is like, the first thing you see is these big painted rocks I remember the first time I drove to New Mexico, because you're driving cross country. I was asleep, and I woke up, and I saw, and I looked up and says, damn, guys, where are we? Because we were driving. I was driving California. We were driving a Mustang to my friend's sister. We drop off, give that to her because he had customized it and everything. But I'm looking up and I see all this beauty, man. Damn, dude, you guys just drove into paradise. Shit, man, what is that? Yeah, it was New Mexico, bro. Yeah, wow, I couldn't get enough, right? So yeah, New Mexico's hot. I was told that they a lot of the movies and some of the westerns and things like that, you should shoot them out in New Mexico. Yeah. It's Jeff Tant, man. He's also in the same story about breaking news: Sean McVay's girlfriend is relationship with quarterback Jimmy Garoppolo. Hey, 530 Susanville.
Hello, Mr. Ronbo. It's
Hey.
Jokin.
Yeah, and who is this? This sounds like, who is this?
Jokin.
We you changed phones or something. Jokin. What's up, man? Hey, Joe Bunn, right? Not Jokin, Jobin, right?
Joken.
Oh,
yes,
Jokin,
sir.
yeah. Wait, J-O-K what? Ian. Yeah.
Ian.
Yeah. Joking. What's up, man? We're just sitting back here laughing about Jimmy G. We went from an end that made sense. We're talking about football, and now people have him taking Sean McVay's girlfriend. I have no idea how we arrived at this point, but if you want to reel this back into sane football, you can. What do you think about our chances offensively being dominant this year?
Well, I like our chances. And I remember talking to you the last time I called in about Kyle Shanahan and what he did with the Atlanta Falcon offense.
Yes.
And first year, they were getting a feel for his offensive system. They were okay.
Yeah.
Second year, they were the seventh best all-time in NFL history. So second year for Kyle Shanahan for the 49ers with Jimmy Garoppolo. And I don't know how many people out there know this story, but going back to when Kyle Shanahan was the offensive coordinator for the Cleveland Browns back in 2014, the Cleveland Browns, they turned to him and said, hey, we want to draft a quarterback. We want you to analyze all the QBs in the draft.
Yeah.
And we want you to tell us which QB you want us to draft for your offensive system. And after he analyzed all the QBs in that draft, he turned back to the Cleveland Browns and said, there are only two that I want to run this offense in this draft. And they are, in no particular order, Derek Carr and Jimmy Garoppolo.
Yep. I know that story. Yeah. And the
of
Browns, what did they
course,
say? Nah. We're going to take Johnny Manziel.
They took Manziel, and that was the straw that broke the camel's back. And Kyle Shanahan said, nope, I am out of here. And, Johnny Manziel, hey, best of luck to him in the Canadian Football League. I heard he's signing with a team up there now. So, best of luck to him.
People have to learn. This is why, and I tell people now, joking, I say, people are always, we have a lot of us that question what Kyle Shanahan does. I say, he knows what he's doing. And by now, his resume reads, like you just mentioned, seventh best, most highest productive offense of all time. Leave the man alone. If he wants something, then he should probably damn well better have it, because he's already been to where everybody wants him to go. So let him do it. I just don't get it.
Oh, yeah. And you take a look at that offense that he led with the Atlanta Falcons. They already had Matt Ryan, they had Julio Jones and all the other offensive weapons. But those are the weapons that the team already had before Shanahan showed up.
Yes.
The team moving forward in San Francisco, this is a team Kyle putting together.
That's joking. You get it. You get it. So what he took to a seventh best team last time to set his record, wait till a couple of seasons now. We may not be the sixth best this year. I don't know, but after this year, this is the last year where the 49ers aren't threatening that record every year. Woo! Man.
Well, once again, just to to quote John Lynch, he said this is a process, and I do think some people might be jumping the gun and thinking, okay, because of the 5-game win streak last year, they're thinking Super Bowl or bust. John Lynch said this is still a process. This is, something that's going to take time. Getting Jimmy Garoppolo was a big piece of the puzzle, but it's still a puzzle that we need to gather more pieces and may take a couple more years to do. Of course, getting Jimmy G sped up the process a little bit more. So, yeah, I think at the very least, playoffs. Don't talk about playoffs, as Jim Mora used to say. But no, I want to go back to Richard Sherman and his comments about Jimmy Garoppolo, because, of course, he came to San Francisco in part because of Jimmy Garoppolo. He looked at him and said, yeah, he impressed me. I took a look at him, and he looks like a guy that can win. He looks like a guy that can lead this franchise to the playoffs and can make us legitimate contenders. So, and hey, future. Richard Sherman, he's been with those contenders. I mean, he worked with Russell Wilson. He knows what it takes to win a Super Bowl, and outside looking in, seeing what the 49ers are establishing, if he says he sees potential with this team, who am I to question him?
See, that's that just makes sense. And that's why I say I look from Richard Sherman saying things like this, the point you just made about Shanahan, and then I look at the phenom, Jimmy G, see, things are falling into place. What you're seeing now is a machine that's building up like one of those, like Optimus Prime. You know how when he's moving along as a truck, and all of a sudden his body starts to shift up and all kind of motions, and you see this big, powerful dude standing there made out of metal, and he yells out his name, Optimus Prime. That's what's coming in Santa Clara right now. They're collapsing now. Boom, 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 boom. And getting ready to attack the NFL. Oh, I can't wait.
Oh, and I tell you what, with the NBA season and NHL season coming to an end, and pretty much nothing but baseball for the next couple months after they end. Yeah, I cannot wait for football to get started. I cannot wait to see what Kyle Shanahan, John Lynch, Jimmy G, and the rest of the 49ers put together in the preseason and the season moving forward. And as I've told you before, there are plenty of stats out there to justify the 49ers not only jumping from worst to first within their division, making a legitimate playoff run, but quite possibly making that jump into being a legitimate Super Bowl contender. Dare I say it?
Wow.
Legitimate Super Bowl contender.
You gotta wait till about week 11. You know, I tell you, with the confidence this team, they actually got, I think they knew those last 5 games they couldn't be stopped. I love the thought of that. Wow. And now they're stronger now than they were at last season. And I'm not talking a little stronger. Try triple the strength. You're going to give Jimmy G triple the strength and let him know what they're doing with the offensive situation they got? Kyle Shanahan calling the plays? Whew. I don't know if this is even fair.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And all it took was 3 games for Jimmy G to win Kyle Shanahan over. The games against Chicago and the Houston Texans, Kyle was still on the fence. Okay, he's shown a lot of potential. He's shown a lot of good things. Then you got to that the Tennessee Titans game, and that final drive to win the game, he led them into field goal range like it was nothing, like it was a cakewalk.
And quickly.
And oh yeah, Kyle Shanahan turned around and said in the post game conference, nobody is this lucky.
Right.
People kept asking him about Kirk Cousins, and Kyle quickly turned around and said, Kirk who?
And then Jacksonville comes along, and they beat them up too. It's like who that mentioned it earlier in the show. Nobody scored on Jacksonville all season long in the first quarter. Jimmy G comes out and does it, and it was quickly. It was about the first 3 minutes.
44 points overall. And guess what? Against that same Jacksonville defense, you go fast forward to that AFC Championship game with the New England Patriots and his predecessor, Tom Brady. How many points did Tom Brady and the valid Patriots offense put up against the Jacksonville defense?
About the same or so, was it? Or was it?
It wasn't 44.
They won the game at the fourth quarter, right? What was that? I can't remember the score of that game.
They won the game, but they did not put up 44 points against that Jacksonville defense.
See, those are the kind of things.
I wish I could.
But
I wish I could remember that score off the top of my head.
What we do know is the Patriots were no better than the 49ers because they didn't just beat the Jacksonville Jaguars up as any more than the 49ers did. We know that for sure. See, that's why I said, man, people don't understand that 5 games in a row was not lucky. It's like Kyle says, you don't win 3 and 4 games by luck, and you sure as hell don't win 5. So, I'm feeling pretty good about the chances.
All it took was 3. All it took was 3 to convince Shanahan. He didn't need that Jacksonville game to convince him.
Yeah. Joking. I'll tell you what, let's come back tomorrow after OTAs and talk, all right?
Hey, I'm looking forward to it. If I get a chance, I am looking forward to seeing you on Raw is Ronbo.
I'm going to change the name just for that, too. Joking, have a great night, fam.
Hey, you too, man. Thanks. Shout out to the Niner Empire.
Yeah. Woo. And there's Linwood again. Linwood says 49ers versus Chargers, and the Chargers lose. Rematch Super Bowl when defense is a lot better. We went out. Did you? Big Show. Is Big Show? Boy, I'm still. Big Show keeps avoiding. I'm waiting for him, boy, because Big Show. I had some things I wanted to because he got us on that. I wanted to line some things up. All right, anyway, Angel Cortez says, "I love me some Jimmy G. Sincerely, Veronica." Are you guys working on Veronica? I didn't pronounce Veronica's name. There's John McVay smiling. It would just kill him. You can't have Jimmy G come in there and swoop out his girl, a.k.a. Sean McVay's girlfriend, Veronica Combe. Maybe it's Combe. Ex-girlfriend. Well, it would be afterward, but they're still together now, right? And Jesus, my king, wife just said I'm cheating on her with Ronbo. She said, "Get to bed." Guys, I'm telling you right now, it's a little late, all right? We probably should close shop, huh? J.P. Cooper, Jesus, my king, you better get in there to check for... You guys are so sick. Jesus. Can you see walking in there? Oh, and there's Jimmy G coming to the bathroom. Oh, sorry. You want to use it? Go ahead. Hey, wait. You look familiar. How'd you get in here? Daniel Serrano. If I get caught, can I sleep on your couch? Daniel, of course. Hey, but are you holding the camera for Jimmy G as he goes after McVay's girl? Are you getting involved too? Travis Verlot playing Madden and just do a dime on Patrick Peterson to Goodwin. Oh, by the way, Patrick Peterson cannot listen, and Marquise is not getting enough credit. Jalen Ramsey was so afraid of Marquise Goodwin during that game, which is one of the reasons why the 49ers won. You play up on Marquise Goodwin. It's like Marquise says, You miss your cues, it's a wrap. You get your feet tangled, anything goes wrong, it's a wrap. There is no human that plays the game of football that can cover me. Not now, as I know how to run route. When that happened, your opportunity to stop me ended. It's a wrap. I love when Marquise says it's a wrap. After everything he does, it's a wrap. It is a wrap. If Marquise has one step on you, because you know how some receivers, they catch the ball, and you know you see the cornerback, and they're running, and the quarterback might finally dive at the legs. Remember that New York Giants game made me laugh so hard. The dude, Marquise already beat him. I mean, CJ put that ball in a perfect place. That's why I got hopes for CJ. CJ put that ball in a perfect place. Marquise pulls it. The Giant is trying to hang on. Marquise holding the ball, slap his hand out the way and left. You know, if I was that Giant defender, I would have just like, you know, you got to get up and act like. First thing you got to do is act like, oh my, coach, Hammy. You look bad, man. You look really bad. There's no way I walk back to the sideline looking normal. Make it look like you got beat because you hurt your leg, something. Because that was embarrassing. Just brushed me off like I'm nothing and ran off. Ooh. You know, when you play corner, you learn all the tricks. Jeez, my king. Wife wants a divorce because of Ronbo. Then seeing Ronbo sports deductions on my bank account. And you know I love you for that, too. Jesus, my king. Anthony Baker, we beat Jags, but Pitt did not. Ooh, that's right. Brady beat them. We said we were talking about Pitt. We were talking about the Steelers versus the Jags, didn't we? We weren't talking about. I was thinking Jags versus New England. You're joking. You're right. They beat the Steelers, didn't they? Telling you, man, the league needs to get ready for the 49ers. Daniel Delgado. You think if we had Seattle in those last 5 games last year in Seattle, you think 49ers come out with the win? Yeah, you know what? We lost that game to Seattle. Why? Because Hoyer, I don't know what he was doing. But anyway, we couldn't score any points. Remember, it was it 9-9? No, wait. What was the score there? They scored that last TD, right? So the 49ers played decent enough defense that game. We just couldn't score any points. I mean, couldn't score nothing. So, you know. As a matter of fact, guys, are we done? It's time for me to say good night anyway. So, Nick Ramirez. So, Nick, I want to tell you right now, it looks to me like some of the mistakes I made are one of the reasons why the 49ers are doing as well as they are. I don't know why I don't get any more credit than I do. But I just really want to say this about that. Every 49er fan out there can go straight to hell, and you owe me, okay? You guys are walking around, you got that idiot Ronbo Sports imitating me. I don't even talk like that. So I just hope you know that I am one of the reasons why the 49ers are on the way to the Super Bowl. Because if I had not saved all that money on not buying any free agents ever, had you not lost all the games that I made sure you lost, you would have never been in a position to draft the people you did. So you can shut the hell up. And I'm going to see you tomorrow for Ronbo. We'll be on it after the OTAs, 7 p.m. right here on YouTube. Cinemarcus says, Ronbo, are we still live? We are still live. Not now, though. We're saying goodbye. Nighter!